He is risen. Hallelujah.
Jalaluja.
Cassius, were you guarding the temple and watching to make sure the body of Jesus didn't go anywhere?
No.
Eto bleh. I saw that. You ever seen that? It's like a little anime clip where it's like a girl is like she goes bleh because she's all embarrassed. Hold on, maybe I'll find that real quick.
Yeah, let me see that. Yeah. Oh, he is risen.
Yeah, he is Rislin. He is Rislin.
Nice. I think I've been reviews things 5 months, and thank you so much, Nibbity. Can't stick around long. See you guys on the replay. Well, have a good Easter, Nibbity.
Thank you, Nibbity.
Thank you, Nibbity. He woke up and stole my Easter eggs. You're a hungry boy. God damn it, dude.
Wow.
What the fuck? Happy Easter, dude. Happy GOUTY Easter is what the thumbnail says. So.
little what's it? Little media thing to watch out for today. Season 2 of The Rehearsal with Nathan Fielder starts today on Hobo. On Hobo. So.
Also, a new episode of Righteous Gemstones and Last of Us Part 2 comes out.
That show's still going
on Hobo.
Is that show still going on?
Which one?
Last of Us 2. That show's still going on.
Yeah, second season just came out last week.
Okay.
Let's see. I've watched a little bit of The Rehearsal.
Yeah, though that show kind of got fucked over by COVID a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it
that show. Yeah.
Right, because it starts off really good, and then I think COVID happened, and so like the second half of their season kind of like went off the rails and didn't quite get to the point that they were trying to get to, which is sad. But it was a pretty good show. I laughed a lot. That first episode is really, really good. So I'd check out Nathan Fielder. And he's Canadian too. That's Nathan Fielder.
Hell yeah.
The Rehearsal.
And Nathan For You is that show's funny too. I like that. Yeah, happy Zombie Jesus Day. Hello.
Whoa, shout outs to the Dutch brothers. Happy 4th of 20. You know what else?
Oh,
you know what else that day
Hitler's
is?
birthday.
Correct.
Yep, today's Hitler's birthday.
That
I
is
remember
correct.
Like, because my parents used to go to church. The church that we went to when we moved here before they stopped.
What's your favorite hymn?
I don't know.
He is risen. He is risen. Right, that one.
Exactly. The preacher's birthday was 4/20, and I went up to him, and on his birthday I was like, today's Hitler's birthday too.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's the thing you shared with him. It's today's Hitler's birthday too.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How did he feel about that?
I don't think he was mad. I don't remember him being mad. He was just like, oh, cool.
Did he ask you why you knew that? Or like why you looked that up?
Just no, but I would have just said school.
Ah, school. Good.
Yeah.
You're paying attention.
Yeah. Hey, Reven Tillywick. Hi, guys. Oh my God. Zombie Jesus. Zombie Teef said zombie time. Zombie time. Am I missing?
Zombie time.
Okay.
It's time for time zombies.
Okay.
There
we go.
That's
All right.
this we're going back in time song. If you recall.
Okay.
If you recall,
Yeah.
I recall. And speaking of Hitler's birthday, there's one other thing that I think we should all be thankful for. So just do not comment, Indrid, but let's just watch this real quick, and then we'll get with the commentary. Okay.
Happy birthday to Indrid. That's what's up. Happy birthday, Kicks Ass. You're a girl boss and a goddess. It's your special day, girl. Get it?
There it is. So,
it's not my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to me.
That's amazing.
I will thank the person that did that very much, though. I don't know if they want to be called out, but big ups. That was fucking cool as shit. My birthday's not until May 18th.
Well, is it? You think that's a Cobra problem that he just got that wrong?
No, I think it's an early birthday gift from this person.
Okay.
So
that is most definitely what's up, though. I'm a huge fan
up.
of that. Whoa, let's get it ALT out of here. What the fuck's going on? Oh, right, because I'm tiny now. Wait, this is a nightmare. I've had to.
Where are you?
I'm tiny. Hold on. Whoa,
what?
see. Hold on.
Oh, are you
We're
in that
quiet.
square?
Yeah, I'm disappearing
Hi.
when I do the.
Oh no, because your mouth.
Yeah. Hold on. Don't worry. We'll
Okay,
fix this.
I
We'll
see.
fix this in
We'll
just
fix it.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Yeah,
as they
disaster.
say.
It's not a disaster.
It is not a disaster
Wow.
stream. Look, oh wait, fuck.
Wow.
Hold on. Don't worry, everybody. It was easy as that. Oop, and now I got it backwards. I hate this. Streaming is so hard, dude. I hate it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, did I do it? No. God damn it. This is stupid. I hate this stupid fucking shit. Okay, there we go. I'm done. I'm done with this. All right.
That was good.
Okay. Enough kidding around.
Oh, enough kidding around.
It's this 420. This is a a sacred holiday for Injured Cold and Hitler's birthday.
That's right.
So happy birthday, Injured Hitler. I mean, Injured Cold.
Oh yeah, Hitler
happy
Cold.
birthday, Adolf Cold.
Happy birthday, Jesus. Technically, I guess
No.
he rose up.
That would be a rebirth. Stupid.
Okay, my bad.
yeah.
Still, big
So-
ups Jesus.
Big ups Cassius.
Yeah, big ups Cain and Abel, right?
I
They're
think,
Bible people.
Yeah, they didn't have a great
Noah?
time.
They did not.
No, they didn't have a great
did
time.
not.
Noah was okay, I think.
Yeah, he was fine. He saved a lot of animals. He's cool.
He saved all the animals. You think?
Mhm.
I mean, he probably did. He probably left a couple.
Job? Yeah.
Yeah, Job. Yep, he's in there too.
What were you, you said he lived what? Sorry.
Yeah, he probably left a couple of them behind, right? Maybe the ones you just didn't like.
Yeah, you know what? He's probably responsible for the
Stink
dodo bird.
dogs. Stink dogs. Left
Is
those
that
behind.
real?
Yeah, stink dogs. Ancient,
Oh my God,
ancient biblical stink dogs.
Oh my god, I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
Big ups
go ahead.
Infamous KS with the 6 months. Holy,
Well, big
that's
ups.
crazy.
They're
Thank you.
brainworms.
Stink dogs.
So,
Okay.
as I was loading up this stream today, I kind of realized, like, nothing's happened, right? This is the last time we streamed this guy, right? Because it was, what was it, that thumb guy on DSP's wrestling show? Gahul?
Also, I can't find a fucking stink dog. Google's just showing me like how to make dogs less stinky.
Stink dog is not a real thing. I didn't.
Oh, what the fuck? I love ancient animals. Fuck you. God damn it.
All right. Well, we've had our fun here, folks.
We had our fun.
Anyway, so we had Gahul on the wrestling show on Thursday night, and then he was off on Friday and Saturday, right?
Uh-huh.
So I mean,
Oh.
so I guess we're gonna get 2 day off segments. Hopefully, we're gonna need a good fucking. We better get a good fucking
Right?
DSP's weekend off.
We haven't gotten a good day off segment in God knows how long.
Yeah, it's been bad. I was thinking about that the other day. I don't know who was talking about that on their stream. Maybe it was WPIG or TBS or something like that. But they were talking about how, like, what have we even heard about on the Phil's Day Off segments, and it's been absolutely nothing, right?
Nothing.
And I wonder if that's kind of in response to the DMs being leaked, right? Because DSP is always talking about, I don't share anything with the public. I never talk about anything.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then,
all right.
Weird. You know what's weird to me? I was just thinking about this now, but like the whole like, we have we're having stresses behind the scenes and things are going so bad right now.
Yeah.
That all just kind of started happening like very, very soon before the leaks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost kind of like he expected that to happen coming down the line. And I don't know. He was just talking about it like he normally wouldn't talk about, stuff's going on and I'm sad behind the scenes, and there's certain things that I won't talk about. I'm gonna give tantalizing details,
Yeah.
and then all of that got confirmed. Like it feels like just 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
With the DM leak, so it was kind of like a weird way of like setting it up and then paying it off like really, really quickly within each other.
Yeah. And I saw someone mention the links, Keemstar DM leaks. Oh, bunny. Those were.
I didn't look at that.
Did you hear the call though?
No.
Ooh, the call was weird. She recorded like a 3-hour conversation with Keemstar, and then posted it, and it was gross. It was gross. It was nasty.
He's got like a wife or girlfriend or something.
Something, yeah.
Ugh.
And I don't know why he's doing. What's he fucking doing? Oh,
Were
yes,
they
were spammed
were they sexting? Were they having?
They were talking very sexually. He was
Okay.
saying that if she had blonde hair, he would fly her out, talking about her titties, all kinds of shit. Oh, he's engaged. Great. Okay, that's cool. That's great. Yeah, it was really creepy.
Well, I mean, to each their own, I guess.
Sure.
But kind of extremely lame to like leak that kind of thing. Don't you
Yeah,
think?
it is.
I mean,
Agreed. Yeah.
so I don't know what is going on there, but you know.
Who instigated it? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I just know what pieces I've heard were not super cute. They were just weird. Pickup Smith Bear, 17 months, getting a new bag of Jew gold today. How about you? I'm just hanging out, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't get any of that. I
don't get that either.
I'm a Gentile. I'm a Gentile.
Gentile. And Big Up Swaggy with the $2. Detractor Beam gives me the feeling of finding all the eggs and sharing them with the wee ones. Happy Chocolate Bunny Day to all the boyfriends. Now let's get our tactical soaps and clean up Phil's act. Happy birthday, Indrid. Oh, woo.
Yeah, happy birthday, Indrid.
So much. Thank you so much. I did look though. My birthday is on a Sunday this year.
Ooh, okay.
So we can actually.
So
be
it's just
like,
oh yeah. So we'll get another. I think that wasn't that I think it was on Saturday last year, was it not? And so
I think so.
We streamed on the same day.
That's right. Oh my god.
Yeah, crazy. Oh my god.
Happy birthday, Jesus. That's what I said.
It's not true though. But that's not the right one. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Stupid.
You know that.
Even though there actually isn't, it actually probably wouldn't have been back then.
No.
The Christians merely, co-opted the Roman festival of Saturnalia, where they honor the god Saturn. So
Big up Saturn. I like Saturn.
The
Saturn's cool.
star wouldn't have been where it is or where it was at the time. So it's it's a convenient lie. Yeah.
Satan?
Well, I don't think you had anything to do with it. I'm just saying it's like it's another method of mind control.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a war for your mind. A war for your mind is on. Speaking of war for your mind is on. I was just thinking we'd actually watch this.
Yeah, the DSP eats it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because we got.
I haven't edited it yet. I've been doing. I've just been.
We only got halfway through this last time, right? And I didn't even.
God, yeah, we didn't get to finish it.
Sad. Got to see this though. His volume is so low.
It's really low. Oh God. Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
You'd rather not? Too bad. Iwamoto said, not sure if said already, but did Snood already vote? Also, Kenshiro? Okay, it was cut off. Makes it better Jesus than Jesus Christ. I gotta look that up.
I would say the same thing about RoboCop, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
I forgot about the little sauce on his lip curl thing.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Oh.
God damn it. Oh, Kenshiro is very muscly. God damn.
He's cool. It's
weird.
Oh my God.
Ah.
He is
honestly,
very muscly. He's the fist of the North Star.
It's really hard to describe.
Ooh.
This one has been seeping in the sauce the whole time.
It's been seeping in the sauce.
Will you wipe your face,
no,
please?
No, I can see myself on camera, and I should not wipe.
He can't even see it though; it's too far away. How does he not feel it?
To be able to sense it.
Yeah.
Taste it.
Yeah, with his little tangy senses. I don't think we got a tangy out of this, but we'll see. So what fast food will Indra be trying for us for her birthday? And then will she also be building Lego for us? Don't look down her Don't look down her for that, Snood, just because it isn't gunpla. Oh, don't look down on her. Got it.
True.
I could actually pick up something to try. I think that'd be fun.
Crunchiness of the breading, because Popeye's breading.
I recommend it.
Crunchy.
You should give it a shot.
Very good in that.
Try something
Try
out.
it now? I'll try something.
So you start to kind of taste the breading,
Yeah,
but then all of a sudden you get hit with this like 1-2 punch. First,
1-2 punch.
There's some vinegar.
I will not step on the Lego
as
now.
if maybe you're about to eat a pickle, but then all of a sudden it smacks you with spice. So it's not. It doesn't taste like a pickle. The best. It's probably like more like
what?
It doesn't taste like a pickle. Look at his eyes. Watch what his eyes do right here.
So it's not. It doesn't taste like a pickle.
Oh God, Phil.
when his eyes do like this weird like frog like look, it's very funny to me.
It 1-2 punches, you guys. See, his eyes are coming out of his fucking head.
It's kind of like one of those Felix the Cat clocks.
Yeah.
Right?
the best.
God.
It's probably like more like a spicy pickle. Did you ever have spicy?
Oh, it's not
pickles?
quite a
'Cause I've had
pickle,
them
but it's
before.
more like a spicy pickle.
I would say it's
Also,
closer
why
to
didn't
that.
he get me
But
fried
there
pickles?
is no sweetness.
They
to
Great
have
that
question.
sauce.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he'd get everything except the actual pickle.
It is pure
Fried pickles
salt,
are delicious.
vinegar, and heat.
Salt.
And
Pickles
that's about
Dunce
it.
808. Aloha,
Now the good
everyone.
news is,
Happy Easter. Ooh, ooh.
Aloha.
chicken
Ooh.
at Popeyes has flavor.
Big ups.
The meat is flavorful. The breading is flavorful. So that
Okay.
sauce
It's
on that
Popeyes.
breading kind of works.
Fried
But I'm
pickle
going
is
to
the
be
best
honest,
pickle,
I
yeah.
feel like
I agree.
there's something missing.
Yes.
I really do. I feel like there's something missing there. Like just the chicken tender /
What would you
boneless
do to
wing
improve it? Fuck?
in that sauce.
You fuck?
It's off. I feel like there should be a cooling element or
Yeah, there should be a cooling element on my pickle.
hydration element. Like, for example,
What are you talking about?
Hydration element.
when we eat this,
You have a drink.
this is going to have bread and pickles, real pickles,
Bread?
on it. And maybe that,
Oh, like the sand.
would
Okay,
work.
got it.
but just having those
The
in
the
actual
Snorpedo
pickle
cologne review
sauce,
idea. It's dumb as fuck
not
unless
that
he
good.
drinks it.
There is not going to be anything funnier to me than you to toilet.
You to toilet, right?
pronouncing-
You to toilet.
Pronouncing
Yes,
O like you.
yes,
like,
it's so stupid.
I don't. It's like, okay, if it was anybody except Darkside Phil, it would be like a funny bit. I think, like,
Yeah.
being like such a bad cologne reviewer that he's saying "O to toilet" as "you to toilet."
But he's just that stupid.
Yeah, so
He doesn't know.
it's pretty
No,
cool.
you the toilet.
No, you to toilet.
That's
feels
good.
like you're missing a
I want him
key
to drink it.
component. Like if I were
That's
to
a good
have
idea.
that in a po' boy roll with
Right.
some slaw
With some
Also, he
slaw.
or
He
some
said
pickles,
Creole
or-
like
you know what I'm saying?
Creole,
Then
Creole.
it feels like,
Like
it would be
Crayola.
complete.
Yes.
But it doesn't feel right now eating it like that, to be honest.
Why?
I'm just being honest. Now, I did
What are you
get
talking about?
a buttermilk ranch dipping sauce. Maybe
Ooh.
I
Dude,
should try
ranch
it with the
and chicken
buttermilk ranch
tenders is
dipping sauce and
delicious.
see if that
Absolutely.
changes my opinion.
Obviously.
Let's try it.
We're all
This is the
toilet. I
default
agree.
sauce for wings that they offer.
This is the default
buttermilk
sauce.
ranch, okay?
Well, when you go to the sauce options, they default you to buttermilk
this the-
ranch.
Is
It's the
this
standard
cooling
sauce.
component?
Yeah, I was hoping if I could get a custom non-default sauce,
Alright.
please. Oh, well, what are you thinking, sir? Well, what are my options?
Oh,
Ah,
oh, we're gonna.
I thought he
fucking
was
pick it up
spreading it on the
Oh.
tender. Okay.
Like,
We're
Hey,
gonna
there we
pick
go.
it up
Split
with a
off the
fork,
piece there. I
though.
get lots of sauce on there.
I get
lots of
sauce on it.
Stop dipping it like that.
Okay.
Just let it sit.
Now,
God, dude, it's not
That's
like
a lot of
fucking
sauce.
sponge. You're not trying to
No.
clean up the sauce with the tender, dude.
God.
there we go. Split off the
fucking
piece there. Now I
mop.
get lots of sauce on there.
God, just absorb that up.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now,
He's like jamming
that's
it in.
a lot of sauce.
Okay, yeah, a
Let's
lot
put
of
that in
sauce.
there.
Okay, gonna mix that in
All
with
right.
my untainted sauce, so that now my
It even,
sauce
you know,
is
spilled in
tainted to
there.
forever
You
have
see?
fucking
All
barbecue
right.
sauce on
Let's
it.
see if this is
I hate
any
that.
better.
Okay, we're dripping the ranch on the other ones
Let's give
anyway.
it a go.
Oh,
Ew.
oh,
Ooh.
that is rancid.
Let's give it a
That's
go.
nasty. I don't want to see your fucking mayonnaise mustache. Gross. Holy. God, look at that schnoz.
Him coming in from out of frame like that is so funny. Like I feel
Yeah.
like the only like
It's like Jaws.
it is kind of like Jaws. It's also kind of like a boss in like a side-scrolling shooter game.
Yeah.
I think I've said Contra before, but it's like when like a really gross like face like emerges out of a wall and that's the boss you're shooting at or whatever in an arcade
Yeah.
game. That's kind of how that feels to me. That is nuts. That's
Oh, like Papa
disgusting.
Polecat said, Attack on Titan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Cuphead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cuphead, sure. Giant baby. I'm like a duck with a beard. Also that. You guys are all right. What the fuck? Just put some like you. Oh, put some music on for
No.
Christ's sake. Oh my god. Let's smack into the mic instead.
Be truthful. The
To be
ranch
truthful?
actually negates the flavor of the
Ah,
pickle
yes.
sauce.
No shit.
Now I taste like little to no vinegar,
Oh.
and the spice is very low. It's like low key.
Saucy.
It's like low.
OG?
It's like
Ranch
low key
cooled
fur.
down the extremeness of the flavor of the sauce.
like
and
no
almost,
cap
like,
right
made
now.
It
No
worthless.
cap, dude. No cap.
So honestly,
straight up.
I think it was
post up,
better
A-town
without the
down.
ranch. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now
All right.
we do have to try the sandwich, but before that, I feel like we should try The ultimate question mark.
Sure.
Okay.
The
thank
pickle lemonade
The pickle lemonade
from Popeyes.
From Popeyes.
Actual pickle juice
I want to try that.
contained
I love pickle
inside
juice.
I'll
this
give that a
lemonade.
try too, I think.
Hell
I got
yeah.
the standard, not the one that's the ice freeze.
I
But
got
the standard. I knew the ice freeze
Hmm.
would probably be a big mess by the time it got here delivery.
We get for the 10 months, Iwamoto. Goddamn.
So this is it. It's still cold, by the way. All right, pickle lemonade. Let's do it. Ready?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yummy.
Cody said, Gura is die, pig roach lie all time. What?
Huh?
What's Gura? Gura? I don't get the reference. I'm sorry.
I didn't see what was said there.
Gura is die.
Uh-huh.
Pig roach lie all time.
Is
Is
it
it
I'm not sure.
Gouda?
I-
Gouda?
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
fuck. I'm so
That's-
sorry.
Maybe it's the V.
Oh,
maybe,
VTuber.
maybe it's the VTuber they're referring to.
Okay.
Rip
all right.
rip to them.
Okay. Thank you. I didn't know. Yeah, rip. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Watching him like use a straw is weird.
It's a lot like a child. Like he does a lot of
Yes.
like little kid sort of vibes. Like pinching the
Yeah.
straw like that and having it bend it into his mouth. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He just seems like a little kid in a melting old man's body.
That
It
tastes
does.
exactly like regular lemonade to me.
Big abstracts.
Great.
Okay. Where's he? What? Does he have to check and see if he ordered actual pickle lemonade?
Yeah. How is it taking you this long to read a receipt?
Right.
One pickle lemonade.
One.
Okay.
One. It says right on here.
It says
one
right
pickle
here.
lemonade.
So I don't know. Okay. See you later. Get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, oh, oh.
While he's doing that, the pasta maker said, "So, what fast food will Ingrid be trying
There's
for
nothing
her
in this
birthday?"
lemonade that tastes like pickles.
Ooh,
This
good
tastes
point.
exactly
And-
like a
There's more to
sweet
it.
and tart lemonade.
And
There's
okay.
nothing salty.
a
nothing.
sweet and tart lemonade. That's what they all are. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm getting distracted.
It's-
And then will she also be building Lego for us? Oh, what the fuck? That was already there. I saw something else pop up. Fuck. I'm sorry. That was dumb. That was dumb of me.
Unbelievable.
Nothing
What the
vinegary.
fuck? You got
I
two
think
shout
they
outs.
either
So
did it wrong or didn't do it at all.
Yeah, they
Well,
did it
that's
wrong. They mixed
disappointing.
the pickle chemicals.
I paid. Guess how
incorrectly.
much? So,
I
I
know,
paid.
I
Guess
don't-
how much?
So there was a big sale going on.
I-
FYI, those wings were only $4. It was a more
What?
than half price sale.
Whoa.
Normally those wings would
Wow.
be $8 and change, but there's a
Uh-huh.
sale going on. It was only $4 special promotion. So that
you're
was cheap
welcome. I
to get
don't
those
know.
wings.
I guess I'm
This
tired.
was $4.50
Yeah,
Whoa, it's a
seriously, though?
drink.
for
It's a
regular
drink,
lemonade
sir.
where they forgot the pickle
What
juice.
Dune Messiah says they paid over $1,500 for this.
Yeah, so
I got hosed on the lemonade.
hosed.
All right. Well,
All
now
right,
I
sounds
guess
good.
we move on to the
Cat
main
got
event.
the leftovers
okay?
too,
Likely,
Fuck.
If she got anything,
right? I
this is
know.
how they intend you to
intend
experience
you-
the pickle menu, the
Okay.
actual sandwich, not necessarily just the
What are you-
tenders themselves, but actually the
What are
whole
you
sandwich
talking about?
intact.
This is how they intend
Okay.
you to enjoy the sandwich.
It's
Okay.
a sandwich, so
You're
I'm
like,
gonna enjoy
what?
it like
Okay,
a sandwich.
See, normally the very dainty DSP is opening this bag in like a really roughshod, sort of sloppy kind of way, don't you think? Look at
Yeah.
this. Look at this.
Necessarily
Oh,
just
yeah.
the tenders themselves,
Watch him
but actually the whole
tear
sandwich
into this
intact.
bag.
Yeah, he kind of
Okay.
manhandled it.
Ugh!
Fuck, that's so abrasive.
Here we go. In their foil,
Yeah, thanks.
Player.
He's already taken this out of the bag, I
think?
think.
Huh?
Because
Maybe he did like take it out and like look at it.
yeah, because normally these are wrapped in like another thing inside, right? Like it's not just the.
Are they? Because
yeah.
when I've been to Chick-fil-A, it's just come in the bag. You could
This
be
is
right.
Popeyes though. This is Popeyes, not Chick-fil-A.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never had a chicken sandwich from
mi-
Popeyes.
what?
We don't have Popeyes here. The
Oh, okay.
closest one is like 2 hours from me.
You're from Georgia though, aren't you? Isn't like
Yeah,
the-
but
that's
it's
like
been
the
a long
place?
time.
No, okay.
I used to just get tenders.
Wow.
I liked their
All right,
tendies.
All right.
Yeah.
here you go.
There you go.
But now I want a fucking chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh
okay,
my
see, and again,
God.
now we're back to the bit of like reverence and awe of the what?
Oh.
His face.
Yeah.
Hold on, because it's like he's like an ape, like reaching into a box to grab an orange or something. Watch what his face says. Watch what his face does. There it is.
Whoa, it's food.
What? Like, look. Oh, just another day reaching into this hole. There's probably not going to be anything in here this time. What? Hold on a second. I think there's a chicken sandwich in here.
That's what they said.
Here you go.
Huh? Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Whoa.
Well, the sandwich has dripped
He's kind of
sauce into the bag.
In awe. What? Well, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it?
So this might end up
It was
being messy,
sideways.
which I didn't intend. I didn't think it was going to be messy.
I didn't intend for this to be messy when I bought it from the sale. Why would you?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. This is such splitting hairs and such stupid autism. But why do you feel the need to explain that I didn't intend for the sandwich to be messy in the envelope that it came in? Why would you Why would you feel the need
Would
to
that
be?
why he took it out? To try and make it
Oh,
unmessy?
oh yeah, like he's like cleaning it. He's wiping out the inside, making sure
Yeah.
it's nice and clean in there.
Oh.
It's just like I just don't know why. Again, why do you feel the need to say that to deflect that,
Right.
like the potential criticism? Like the only time the criticism is going to come is now that you are saying, "Oh, I didn't want this to be messy," because it's such an alien and weird thing that now I'm going, "Why did you say that? Like,
Right.
why are you so weird?"
It's like someone saying, I like lime rice and socks. It's like, why did you have to mention the socks part?
Yeah,
Now I'm
exactly.
wondering what the fuck is going on here.
It's a non sequitur.
Yeah. Big up shiny teeth.
So
and
this
it needs
might
a
end up
window
being
seat
messy,
'cause
which
the
I didn't
flour
intend. I didn't think it
is
was going to be
wilted.
messy. It might be messy.
Exactly.
I like that King of the Hill reference.
Yeah, me too.
So
Yeah.
there's your sandwich.
So there's your sandwich.
Actually, what am I doing at this?
Yeah,
place
this is
for?
going to be the primary thing that you'll be eating during this meal. This is
Okay.
your common sandwich default.
Two
yeah,
pickles on top.
Standard pickle.
A bunch of the sauce.
Did not customize the pickle index at all. We're just going to quickly give that back
bunch of
bun
the
a nice touch just for feel. Yeah.
We're gonna peel open the bottom as well, and we're gonna violate it and look inside it.
You just draw your fingers across the bun for no real reason first. Get a good
Stroke it real quick.
Get a good feel of the bun first, so that you like find purchase. Like when you're climbing, like you ever done rock climbing in a gym or something like that, Indra?
Yeah.
So you're just trying to find purchase on one of those little one of those platforms. Like just give it a good reach around, feel around where it's comfortable first. Find where your hand naturally fits into the sandwich, and that's where you're going to squeeze, okay?
Right. Yes.
Okay, but
need
first
to-
obviously
on the
open it.
bottom.
Nothing on the bottom.
Why would
So
there be
literally, it's
anything on the
just the
bottom?
pickle sauce and two pickles and nothing else. Is there
and
supposed to be
nothing
anything else
else?
on there? I
Huh?
don't know.
Okay.
I'm legit asking because it seems pretty plain, doesn't it?
It seems
Doesn't it
pretty
seem quite
plain.
plain.
Well,
Nothing
yeah.
else besides two pickles on there.
He's
Did
like
they say
actually
there
like.
would be?
Did you see?
Okay.
He's talking
Yes.
about. He's talking about it like it's like engines on a plane. Like, are we
Yeah.
really only gonna fly a plane with just one
Really?
engine? Like, wouldn't it be better to have two engines on this
Well-
plane? Like, that's the level of fear he's experiencing right
Yeah.
now. I only have two toppings. Well, are we? Is that wise? Like, do you think that we should be? You think that we should be like eating the sandwich without more toppings? I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Doing more, guys.
I
I
don't-
think.
I've chosen my substance already, and my substance usually has more mayonnaise than this.
Yeah.
So that's the poison
Right?
I've picked.
You could also put more condiments on it, or ask people to do that.
Sure, or just put some of your own
Yeah.
on it. You don't have to be afraid, Phil.
Put some ranch on it.
Like,
you know,
yeah,
cooling
sure.
Element. Yeah.
Ooh, a cooling element is necessary. I would recommend a cooling element.
Iwamoto said, I didn't want this to be messy, but they forced my hand.
Yeah.
Also, Indrid, go watch the new Gundam GQX anime. It is
Oh, okay.
it's only on episode 3 right now, so you can still hop on the train and enjoy.
All right, that's good. That's good advice for you there, Andrew. Enjoy that.
I'll give it a try. I'm not an
Please do.
anime girl.
We're holding you to that. We will hold you to that. I will expect a review of the first episode of Gundam XQ. So,
Yeah.
okay, thank you very much. Enjoy that. Look out for that. Look out for that next week, everybody. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Well,
thank you very much.
Again, for the record, this would be $8 and change,
G-Cucks,
but it was on
really?
sale. This was
That's how
$4.
okay,
I don't
that's how
know
it's
why they were
pronounced.
charging
Okay.
low prices for this. They really apparently wanted business because I it was not very
I'll do
expensive.
it book report style. What do you say?
Listen to I don't know why you have to say this with so much disdain, because it's just the normal thing you're supposed to do when you run like a business.
Prices for the change, but it was on sale. This was $4. I don't know why they were charging like low prices for this. They really apparently wanted business because
wow, that business degree that is fucking running a marathon on me right now. I don't know what the fuck you are talking about. Things. Hold on, a business wants to do business,
so they're gonna do things that improve the business.
They're gonna do stuff that make the customer want to do business with them.
Oh my god! Sorry, they're gonna try and appeal to the customers.
I kind of need. Hold on, I need to sit down. I need a glass of water. I'm just. I don't know.
You lost.
Yeah.
Sorry,
slow down, Poindexter.
Apparently, this
it was not
sold
very
out
expensive
everywhere.
meal to get all this at more than half price.
Okay.
But it's normally 8 and change for this sandwich. Okay, so
8 and change again. So
here we go.
Here we go. Like again, he's taking off without an engine
from Popeyes.
Big ups, Matt.
Look how he's holding it.
Whoa! God. Oh my God! Wait, go back. You see, did like another little lip twitch there. Also, look at the teeth.
Also, I'm really loving this. Look at it. This is awesome. This is like one of my favorite pictures of DSP ever. Hold on.
This is good. I'm taking a screenshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
he looks like Sylvester Stallone.
He does.
Holding a sandwich. Anyway, but just so first of all, look how he's holding the sandwich. It's very funny.
Sandwich from Popeyes.
Okay.
Again,
dude.
Yeah, I know. It's like a goblin shark.
Yeah. Oh God, look at that weird bite. It looks so small.
It's small, but it's focused. You see.
Yeah.
Like there's like an area right around here that is everything has been completely obliterated there. Okay, there are no survivors left in that. So it might be a small area, but it's very effective at biting down and punching a huge hole right there.
Very
precision.
DSP's berging out in his chat about the anniversary right now. Oh my God. See? Oh yeah. See, it's all just semantics and marketing.
All I got in that bite was the chicken. I'm gonna see if I can get a bite with
some
pickle.
Oh my God. Yeah, he is. Here, I'll send you a screenshot.
Okay.
I definitely did that time.
I definitely did that time.
Oh.
I got stun locked by that a little.
I was taking a picture. Oh God! Look at his. He's so weird.
I got the pickle that time.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's awful. That is so awful. Dude, okay, he pulls the pickle out with his mouth and he leaves it there on top of the sandwich for later. Look, he severs the pickle from whatever it's attached to on the sandwich, right? With his teeth, and then he deposits it on the sandwich for further eating later. Do you see? Do you see now?
I see. I wish I had.
I definitely.
God damn it! Fucking.
Ooh, yep. I definitely got the pickle that time.
It's a little.
I definitely did that time.
I definitely got the pickle that time.
I got it that time, dude.
Okay, as DSP is saying, when you're your own boss, you realize that days are just days, and oh my God, and holidays are meaningless. What's meaningful is getting to spend time with family when you can, not on exact dates, which means that we don't spend time with our family on our holidays. We didn't celebrate our anniversary until Friday, but we had an amazing day when we did. It's all just semantics and marketing, remembering important days between your loved ones. That's just marketing and semantics. Oh,
sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Marking a special occasion with the person that supposedly means the most to you is just marketing and semantics.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. It's just like Valentine's Day, honey.
I mean, I agree with that, but
oh, yeah.
But it is an opportunity to show them you love them and you remembered.
Well, the real, like, I mean, if you were a normal person, the real thing that you would say there, Phil, is like, well, I try to make every day special with my wife, and I treat every day like it's our anniversary. Stupid. And that's why Indrid Cold gets birthday wishes on days that aren't her birthday, because
exactly, because sweet people like the person who did this.
Exactly. There
Pretty
you go.
fucking cool. Swaggy said, if Ricky, hold on, I'm not looking. If Ricky Gervais and Sylvester Stallone did the fusion dance, they would become Phil, aka Gout Geta.
Gout Jita. Yeah, but if they did the fusion dance wrong in Dragon Ball Z, if you do the fusion dance wrong, you turn into like a fucked up version of like your fusion selves. So they're like there's like an old man version or like a big fat guy version, and this is what would happen.
Yeah. It is not my birthday, but I appreciate it. My birthday is on the 18th of next month. It's very sweet. Gautku. Ooh.
I've extracted the pickle.
Try it again.
Yeah, I'm not an anime girly. Sorry.
He disposed of the pickle. He put it elsewhere. He didn't leave it on the sandwich.
Why not eat it?
Well, I don't know.
On the sandwich. The tongue, dude. What the fuck?
Watch. Pickle off.
Don't
get out of here.
Put it back on. Nope. Oh no, he lifted it up. He's doing
Try it
something.
Again.
Yeah, he lifted it up. He lifted up the top bun.
Oh, you think? Oh, there it is again. He tucked it underneath, and he still couldn't get it on the second go.
Yeah.
Adam. Damn it. Pickle's still there.
Ah. Damn it. I hear my family laughing in the other room. They're having a great time.
Aw.
I know. Good for them.
Yeah. Oh, good for you. Fuck you guys.
Biggest desk, Garrett. Yeah.
Oh, it's all just marketing and semantics anyway. Yeah.
Oh, it's just marketing. It's just semantics. Happiness is just marketing, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's not something you get in a store. I learned that from the Grinch.
Piracy is good. Just said he hid it under his tongue. That reminds me of SpongeBob when that guy came in and he's like, "There's no pickles on this," and they're all just under his tongue. Being a dick.
I don't remember that episode.
It's okay. Big ups the dude 2023. How much you want to bet he bricks the Switch 2? Oh God.
A lot. I'd like
a lot.
I would bet that.
I think there's probably a 60% chance of that.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you gonna do anything?
That's just completely dead airing this entire sandwich eat.
Just looking around and just chewing. Very loudly.
Oh, hold on. Allow me to
Okay.
Bubble Bass. That's him. Exactly, Teef.
So I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I would hate for
it
you
took
to
me
lie.
this many bites. Half
took
of
me
the
this
sandwich,
many bites.
arguably more than half, until I finally got some of the flavor of the pickle sauce.
Okay.
Oh
why
no!
did you say that?
I feel like there's just the pickle sauce isn't
flavor.
good enough to out flavor the flavor of the chicken in the sandwich. Every bite.
Okay, Andrew, I want you to watch what his hand does here and tell me how you feel about it when he does. Okay.
Okay.
Watch.
All right.
Out flavor the flavor of the chicken in the sandwich. Every
Does
bite.
that make you feel any certain way at all?
I do.
I'm just trying to sort of see if I can recreate the back of my head, back of my mind, like pointing that bothers you.
This is exactly like it was sort of under the line of too repetitive. If he had kept going for like a couple of points, I would have screamed.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're honing in on a
marinated chicken breast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm tasting the breading, and I'm like, "Where's the pickle?"
I
mean, I'm gonna be honest. Even this pickle,
like, I can't watch Philip DeFranco because he fucking moves
kind of a
so much and
lame
it pisses
pickle.
me off. Yes.
Oh.
it's kind of a lame pickle.
It's just a pickle.
You're not getting away this time, Pickle.
It's a fucking pickle.
I don't. Dude, I love that he watches it all the way.
Oh my God, he
down.
does.
Oh
Just like goes cross-eyed and everything for it. Oh my God, his teeth! Oh, he really does have like buck teeth.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat, guys. Exactly, Mr.
It's
Mac,
kind of a lame pickle.
Kind of a lame. It's kind of a lame pickle.
Lame pickle.
I'm not kidding. It doesn't even taste that strong of a pickle flavor.
So, do you
it's
have
like
pickles
an old
downstairs?
ass
Go
pickle
put
or
some more
something.
pickles on it. Fuck.
It doesn't have a lot of flavor at all.
It's a fast food sandwich. What are you expecting? Low tier pickle.
It's default pickle.
Yeah, it's the default setting, Pickle.
Wow.
That's what Kat said. Nice.
I'm honestly shocked.
Wow. God damn it. This is so dumb. I love it, but it's so dumb. Uh-huh.
I
That
thought
thing he does at the
this
end of every
sandwich
bite
was going to be better than those wings because it had bread.
Because it had bread
and actual pickles.
The thing he does with his tongue
and
at
maybe
the end
something
of
else.
every bite he chews.
What's that?
I can't really explain it.
Is
So
it
you just
this?
gotta no. It's something he does with his tongue. Like watch the very end of this. Right, that little flick.
You know what he's doing?
What?
He's like clearing bread, like chewed up bread and chicken meat from behind his teeth. You know, I think that's what he's doing. He's just like getting that quickly out of there every single time.
Every single thing he eats. That's the thing he does. This like old man tongue flick.
Yeah,
Nasty.
exactly. Because these old man dentures.
I thought this sandwich was going to be better than those wings because it had bread.
It had bread.
And actual pickles.
Is it pickle bread?
And maybe something else. It doesn't.
Pickle
It's just bread and pickles. But I really don't taste any extra pickle flavor at all.
Okay. Wow.
Speaking of shiny teeth, Phil turned himself into Pickle Prick, Morty.
That's good. I'm Pickle Prick.
Pickle Prick.
This is a very aggressive bite.
It is.
He's like this kind of reminded me of the lake monster from Resident Evil 4.
Oh yeah,
right?
The blobby looking fish.
In the way that it just comes out of the water and just kind of chomps down on stuff, right?
Oh my god, he almost bit his fingers.
He did. A pro like him is never gonna bite his fingers, though. Okay, like you know how like you could watch like a carpentry video and the guy doing it is just like feeling like super fast. That's Phil with.
Or like when cooks will like curl their fingers in when they're
chopping
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Phil is a pro and he's gonna be like mowing through that. He's never gonna hit a finger.
No. Imagine his breath. I have, and it's disgusting.
I have imagined his breath.
That's a good point. How far he leans to bite is fucking crazy.
It's ridiculous.
I agree, Phil.
I mean, honestly, it's actually ridiculous. Like, I don't get how are they marketing this as a pickle menu?
Bite yoga?
When my pickle lemonade doesn't.
Hold on, I received a notice from an agent in the field of like a really horrible tongue movement.
Where they forgot the pickle juice.
Watch this. Blip. Whoa!
No!
For regular lemonade where they forgot the pickle juice. For regular lemonade where they forgot.
That's horrible.
Holy shit! Big ups Dune Messiah with the 5. What the fuck? Whoa!
Whoa! Enjoy your brainworms.
This is for you, Dune Messiah. These tongue movements right here.
Yeah, here you go. Enjoy this.
The pickle juice.
Ugh. Wait, there's more after this though. Oh God, it's like a.
I feel like I'm on mushrooms actually,
right?
like watching his face morph like that.
Yeah. There's that. What is that? Stop.
Whoa! Whoa!
So many.
Oh.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Oh God.
What?
We didn't
wine, did we?
No.
Wow. Lemonade.
That was nasty. Does he think he just squirt pickle juice in at the end? Surely it's pre-mixed lemonade. They haven't bad. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you're right about that, piracy. Ugh.
You know what I think he's doing? I think he's like trying to like scour the lemonade like sugar off his rotten teeth.
Oh, it has to be.
Right? Like that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting is that he's like, I can feel the sweet lemonade on my teeth and it's making them feel like fuzzy. I don't like this.
I don't like that. To be fair, I don't like that either.
Who does?
I don't like that. No,
and have pickle flavor. It's literally regular lemonade. And the sandwich doesn't really taste like pickles.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you. It
no, not at all.
Teeth. Yeah.
My teeth hurt.
Makes my teeth hurt. I don't know. I don't know. Whoa. Oh my god, I played Mario Party last night and I actually won,
Well,
by the way. I got 7 stars.
Let's go.
7. Yeah,
7.
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I guess it was Sonic in the background, but we played that was one of the first times I've won in so long.
Great job, dude.
It was a cutthroat game. Thank you.
Proud of you. Good. That's how you know that you're, really getting into the real ones is when you're actually playing cutthroat.
Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. My brother didn't cheat for once.
What is going on,
Yoshi
everyone?
at one
DSP
point,
here, and welcome back.
Well, that's
After
bullshit.
2 days
That's
away,
obviously
it's time to start a 6-day streaming week of goodness here on DSP Gaming. And on today's show, we've got a lot to get caught up on, including what I did during my days off, what happened back on Thursday with a really awesome streaming day, and what that's going to lead to. We've got an
update
is
trying to be him.
on when people can pre-order the Switch 2, and I've got a game plan.
We're gonna jerk off a couple guys
on when people can pre-order the Switch 2, and I've got a game plan for it. Plus, of course, we want to talk about all the fun stuff coming up this week, and an update on Sky Oblivion. Now that Elder Scrolls Oblivion seems to be having a formal remake. So we got a ton to talk about. Great week coming up. All this and more on today's week starting edition of the Level 1
starting edition.
podcast.
You know, the week starting edition.
Ah, yes, that.
The poor false showmanship is so
terrible.
It's actually one of the more grating things that he does.
Yes,
lately, I think thinking that he's like,
more.
oh, on today's show is going to be and again, it is like a Philip DeFranco kind of thing, huh?
It is. Well, I saw Paul Tar say everything's a first with him. He has to hype it up as the first. Like, I haven't had Chipotle in, I don't know, the first time I've had it
first time ever this year.
Yeah.
In 2025 in April, the third week of April, and the first time in the third week of April I'm ever having Chipotle. So, that's hype.
It's always like the premiere of me wearing this fucking shirt.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Today is Sunday, the 20th of April, 2025. To some, today is Easter. So happy Easter to everyone out there who celebrates it, whether it's a religious holiday for you.
Oh, Dabby issues Chipotle's
where
Chipotle's
Jesus
pretty good.
Christ has risen from the dead. Well, happy.
Why do you have to be like this? Listen to how he says this.
Holiday for you, where Jesus Christ has risen from the dead. Well,
oh,
wow.
Oh, Jesus
Christ!
Christ!
Just a family event where you have
that
candy
guy.
and you color and hide eggs and you do.
Do you think those things are not connected? Like, I don't think. Sorry, do non-Christians celebrate Christmas with eggs and Easter bunnies and shit? I don't think they do. Do they?
Wait. So, like, do they hunt eggs instead of having a Christmas tree? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you typically don't have a Christmas tree on Easter, so I would say no.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But I'm confused.
Well, I'm saying like typically people who don't celebrate like the religious aspect of Easter, like really don't have like much to do in the are there secular celebrators of Christmas? I guess the same way that there are for Christmas.
My family doesn't really believe.
I keep saying Christmas. I mean
celebrate
Easter.
Okay, no, I don't celebrate Easter, but I celebrate Christmas, and I don't really. I'm not a believer.
I've been saying Christmas. Sorry, it's another holiday today. If you didn't know, Hitler's birthday. That's you celebrating that one.
Fun stuff.
Biggest Matty Ice. Am I a bad person?
Well, happy
hoping
Easter.
These times after his pre-roll, it cuts to him with legs swinging in Minecraft. I'm probably a terrible person. No,
I kind of just hope that it's like it comes back to more like he has fallen down backwards or something, and like he's like he's a turtle and he can't like get back up or something. Right? Yeah. It would be better if he had just fallen over. You could just see that he's like bent over like the table or something in pain.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, but I don't think
some people just smoke weed today.
Whoa.
I don't really get that one.
So
but anyway, I hope you're having a good day.
I really get that
I hope
one.
that you're ready for the start of a very fun week coming up. If you're wondering why I am wearing a pullover again, I know the weather out.
I was wondering that. I was like sitting here just being like, "What? That's so weird. Why would he be wearing a pullover right now?" Like,
let's look at the weather in Renton. It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit there right now.
Oh.
So that's 10 Celsius.
Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's weather. That's like life-threatening weather kind of vibes, isn't it?
I know.
Like, oh my goodness.
It's gonna get up to 72 Fahrenheit there on Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
22. Yeah.
You better get the fan in here. Holy, this flower is wilting.
It's
here is very confusing. For an entire week, it was incredibly warm, so I had to wear like short sleeve,
but I have an animation for it. Yeah,
Hawaiian style shirts and shorts
Hawaiian
and everything.
style shirts.
And now it's cool, rainy, and cloudy again, and it dipped to 25 degrees.
Okay, the weather does that. It changes, dude.
It looks like this week's gonna be like that
snow
too.
yesterday.
It's gonna be up and down. Like I think around like Thursday-ish, it's actually supposed to get very warm again. So you may see my attire fluctuate back and forth a lot.
God, who cares?
If it's
Guys, don't be scared.
Okay.
I'm going to be wearing a shirt with shorter sleeves.
I just want
don't be scared.
everyone to relax. My attire is going to fluctuate very, very slightly. Okay, now.
Okay.
You know, this is not like sort of Chicken Little situation. I don't want people freaking out or anything, but you know, we should just face the harsh reality that my attire will be slightly different. Okay. Thank you.
I'm not
days
ready.
too warm. I'm going to install the air conditioner, and once that happens, I'm probably going to be wearing summer clothes nonstop.
Okay.
The entire season. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully, I don't have to put it in by the end of April, but I guess we'll find out. Sometimes I have to put it in earlier rather than later. Anyway,
Oh my god.
My allergies have picked up a bit. I got postnasal drip. I got swelling in my throat.
So this is like if Philip DeFranco's show was just about his various like health issues and complaints about the room temperature and wardrobe. You know, it's treating that with the same level of like seriousness that someone like Philip DeFranco covers stuff like fucking Sandy Hook shooting or whatever. Like today was a really, really hard day in America.
It was 72 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
The temperature did go down 72 degrees. So we are here praying for the families, you know. And
I'm over here sweating.
And I'm over here sweating.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thank you very much.
Full sun.
It sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. It happens this time of year every year. So if I have to clear my throat a little bit more today, if I sound a little gunked up, that's why. And I apologize. If it gets too bad, I can always pop an allergy pill. But
how about you just pop the allergy pill now, dumb fuck? Okay, so LARPers, now it's time to be like, Phil, it's really annoying to hear you burp and snort all the time. So could you pop an allergy pill, please?
I'll tough through it. I'm here all week.
I'll tough through it. My allergies, you guys. I'm here for you.
I could do one thing that would help, but I'm not going to do it.
But I would hate to solve the problem. So let's just continue. I'm going to continue suffering, and I don't know. I mean, if you want to pay me for that, that's I guess okay.
Part of the experience is the sounds I make, guys.
I'm not asking. Just once again, I'd like to remind you that I am not asking.
6-day streaming week.
6 day? Oh, 6 days.
Okay, starting today all the way through Friday. There's going to be such great variety this week. We're going to have continuing awesome playthroughs of games such as Blueprints and, yes, chill Minecraft streams like we're doing today. There's also going to be a concluding playthrough in Adamfall.
Of what? Oh. You haven't finished
Lego
that yet?
Nights will return. Yes, that's right. We're actually starting with Lego Nights again. And we're going to start building the awesome Piranha Plant Lego.
He's got like liver spots on his temple.
They're getting a little bit more
in addition
pronounced.
To that,
he keeps saying there's
the end of the week we got a new release. Flare Obscure
those zits aren't going away, dude.
A game that, from all reports of people who've had a chance to play it, it's a game that combines gameplay elements from Final Fantasy X, an amazing game, with Lost Odyssey, also an amazing game. It's like putting chocolate and peanut butter together. It sounds good to me. So I'm very excited for that. And of course, WrestleMania is and of course.
Yes, master, of course. Yes, good. There'll be wrestling later. Yes.
Sorry, you say it before I was going to read Iwamoto's.
Go
ahead. Okay. Iwamoto said, I used to work in a sports goods store. I did too once, Dick's. We would have the summer switch out with winter sport, with surfing, etc. His zapping is the exact same energy. What dent at the edge of their seat is going, when are we getting the shirts again?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, Phil, I can't wait for your summer attire. Like, it's what styles are you gonna be wearing this summer? Like, he's like walking down the red carpet. Phil, I see you wearing the pullover, the gray pullover with the zipper collar. And who's this by? Yes, TJ Maxx. Okay, yes. Okay, good. Oh, and I see you have the you to toilet on. You smell great.
What is it? It's Ocean Man? Oh,
okay.
WrestleMania is going on right now.
The season,
Night 1 was last night.
Season.
I've already seen it. Night 2 is tonight. I'll be watching it overnight. And tomorrow is my big WrestleMania Super Show.
Double jerk off set special.
That will be taking place on
Easter's
DSP Reacts and on DSP Gaming Reel on Kick. We'll talk about that in a little bit because it's going to be a little bit of a different schedule because of that. But
you speak into the mic?
Nope.
I'm hoping that it'll be fun and that people will tune in. It's the longest pro wrestling show I'm basically ever going to do. And then after that, actually dependent on
what are you doing?
That goes.
Stop fucking around with stuff.
Stop.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Dude, it's like this all started with the fucking bra strap of his chair. He's gonna fuck with everything, just a little micrometer here and there at a time.
Depending on how that goes, will determine if I continue to do Smart Guys as a weekly thing.
If I
reduce the amount I do Smart Guys, if I even do Smart Guys at all, we got to figure this out. Okay? So, we will talk about this today. All right? Good stuff coming up.
All right,
but
good
I hope
stuff.
that you all had a great couple of days away. I do. You know, when I'm away for a couple of days,
I had a great time.
It usually gives you opportunity to get caught up on stuff, and I noticed that. Like, I noticed that the last few videos that I usually put out when I have a few days away always get a boost in views and stuff like that.
What?
So I certainly hope that you guys had a chance to get caught up on all the stuff that I've been doing recently.
No, I don't know what he's doing, man.
All the stuff.
Friday and Saturday. Personally, I had a great Friday and Saturday. I got to spend a ton of time with my wife, Kat.
I spent a ton of time with her.
We did a ton. We went out and had an opportunity to celebrate.
Because she weighs a ton.
Well, he did just say ton twice, so don't ask. Right. So, you know, let's just take it easy, okay?
Anniversary a week late, but we still got to celebrate it in our own way, doing a lot of fun stuff. We had
your own way.
Food. We went shopping.
No,
dude, you watched this already. You can't spoil this.
I did. I swear.
Okay.
Which was actually really nice because we haven't had a chance to do that in a while.
Why the flip that around?
I don't know why that's so funny to me, but look, okay, well, what can I fuck with over here? I can't really look at the camera while I lie. I'm having a very hard time lying while looking at the camera. I love my wife. I love my wife.
Really nice.
I love my wife. Oh yeah, I kind of. I just love my wife so much. Whoa. Whoa.
I with the gifted membership. This is for you. This cloudy penis is for you.
Yeah, this is for you.
Thank you.
I love my wife so much. I don't know. I just kind of wish.
Lay.
Okay. There we go.
Because we haven't had a chance to do that in a while. Yeah. And so we got some stuff for the house. We got some stuff for ourselves.
So he just he just picked it up to flip it up over and put it back down on the desk. Like he's rotating. He's rotating the fucking thing like a tire.
So what the fuck was it?
You can't. I don't want to wear down the memory foam. I got to rotate it every new season, right?
Come on, it's not like a mattress.
It's like a winter tires.
Oh, winter tires, not a tire. Okay. Watching WrestleMania, aka just watching the clips on WWE's YouTube channel. LOL. We know the pigga can't afford to watch 4 hours. He has a wife. Well, I think you meant horse, but yeah.
I see. Well, I hadn't even thought about that. That number one, it actually costs money to watch that shit, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
So he's not paying for that. He's surely not still doing the VPN thing that Triple P told him about, right?
Maybe he is.
I don't know.
Shiny Peak, though, he said it twice. That makes it a 2-ton
style. Yes, 2-ton style.
God, this is so mean. Thank you, guys.
We had amazing food. We had some more like healthy sandwiches. I had like a fish sandwich somewhere that was really good.
That's not healthy. That's not healthy. Just because it's not a burger doesn't make it healthy.
We had some more healthy stuff. Like instead of the quarter pounder, I had a fillet of fish.
Bro.
With like jalapenos and coleslaw and all kinds of stuff.
That's not healthy.
We had, Breakfasts. We had breakfast. A couple days in a row we had breakfasts, which usually we don't have.
Whoa! What? Romance over here. Come on. Baby, you know what I'm thinking? Is that for 2 days in a row, I'm going to make you cook me breakfast. All night long. All night long. All night.
A time to really do breakfast, but we had omelets and all kinds of stuff there. And then we had
Did they go out for
amazing
that?
pizza from a wood-fired pizza.
So far, your anniversary celebration has been food related in every single way, and I know that as like when for couples, sometimes like a lot of stuff you do kind of just does come down to food style things, but still, it is kind of funny how it's literally every single thing that they do together and that he can remember is just food stuff.
Right, and I guess, and I'm seeing that WrestleMania is on Peacock. It's not pay-per-view anymore. So there's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you can't afford it.
Maybe. Iwamoto said couples who shop together drift apart into bitter roommates together. Nothing against doing it as an anniversary, but it's so damn sad. Also, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. And that's where it cuts off. That's where it cuts off.
Oh, phew. Okay, good.
No, it was not said.
Good stuff.
So
it's on Netflix. Okay.
Great food for a couple of days. We went to a ton of places. Like, not even going to go
Where'd you
through
go?
it, just a few stores and things like that. You know what I mean?
What did you? Why did
but it
you
was
go
nice.
out
We got
shopping?
some stuff for the house.
What'd you
then
get?
we got to
Like
stay
what?
home
Like
and
what?
relax a bunch.
Ooh.
Although
What'd
we
you
did
do
take
with
opportunity to
relaxing?
do some stuff around the house, and cleaning.
What'd you
and
guys
stuff
do?
Like that. We played with Jasper
Oh, what
Kitty a
did
bunch.
you? We played with
Jasper
Watched
Kitty.
some TV. It was just overall a nice couple of days, which is needed.
Nice.
What'd you
Especially when
buy?
work as much as I do. To actually
don't
have
work.
some time to spend with the family is much
You- what?
appreciated.
Oh
The
yeah.
family.
I'm back
So
today,
and
it's funny.
I'm
'cause back
often
why are you
called
working
away
on
to the
Easter?
front lines, so it's nice to
You've had
spend some
2
time
days
with
off.
my
Oh, it's
darling wife
holiday.
and child.
I'm a first
Okay.
gout sponsor.
Allow me to
Yeah.
explain something. As you get
Oh,
older,
okay. Yes.
Okay.
you come to realize this, and
What?
perhaps if you ever get the
Yeah.
opportunity to be your own boss, this will be even more
Okay.
Go ahead.
apropos.
Oh, is he gonna do the
Okay.
semantics thing?
Apropos.
Literally, holidays are just a date.
Yes, he
Do you
is.
get that?
Go
Like,
on.
It's not the fact that today is Easter, and so today I should have taken today off to
What?
celebrate Easter with
He's
my
mad
family
already.
because it's so important to have it on that day. It doesn't matter.
It does.
What matters is having the time to celebrate with family and friends, having that time to recuperate, to have meaningful moments.
What?
That's what matters.
That's what
The
matters.
date doesn't matter.
It
Get it?
does.
It just doesn't.
Sometimes, not all the
You know,
time,
we
but
didn't get to
sometimes.
celebrate our anniversary on our anniversary because we were all busy. But we
you
had a great couple of days where we celebrated together and had a ton of fun. Did it matter that it wasn't
Okay.
on the exact day? Of course it didn't.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
kind of
you
weird that
could-
you. It's just kind of weird that
Some
you
years,
always
I have
do
my
that
birthday
though,
off.
like with
Some years
Valentine's
I work
Day.
on my birthday.
That's your choice.
That's your choice, dude.
All you gotta
You
do
make your own schedule.
Be
Take
sure
the day off.
that you are spending enough time with those that matter the most to you. And
Okay.
as long as you are, it doesn't matter what the actual date is. It's all good. But I just
Thanks.
love how people come up with
Yes?
the
The
weirdest
date
things.
matters.
Like
I
what?
had 2 days off. Why are you working today? Because I just had 2 days off.
I just had to.
Well, I don't get it. You make your own schedule. Why not have a third? Why not have a fourth? Why not have a 7 days in a row? Why not have 2
Yeah,
months
why
in a
not?
row? Why not? Why work ever
Yeah.
again? Oh yeah,
Good question.
Okay.
because I'm not
He's
rich.
mad.
Because I actually do need to work to earn a living.
Okay.
It's that simple. When you are someone who puts out meaningful, positive content, you have to
What?
be putting it out at a regular pace so that people will come by and support said content. It's not like I'm some e-celebrity that people just open their wallets and toss thousands of dollars at every time that I get on stream.
Well, except they
I'm
do.
a harmful
They do.
individual who sets out to
Well-
either
Or-
lie and shill to you constantly so you'll spend money on paid sponsorships and products.
No, you just
Whoa,
offer
oh my
nothing
Since
to
you're
those
God.
bullying
people.
people on the internet constantly and you
Well-
get your jollies off on it. Instead,
What?
I actually have to work. Get it?
Just
I'm
Yeah,
happy
get
with
it?
my job.
Get
I'm
it?
happy with who I am and
Okay.
and all of this.
What the fuck?
I'm
He's
really
mad.
happy that I got to spend time with my wife for 2 straight days.
Yeah.
And there'll be more of that
Yeah.
from time to time. It's not going to be every week. because
And there will be more of that from time to time. Okay, let's not
Every
get
now
our
and then.
let's not get our hopes up, please. Okay.
I like this reminder from Shiny Teeth, though.
What's
He
that?
celebrated the 15th anniversary of DSP Gaming on the date.
I don't really see how
Hmm.
those things are connected, but
I think
I'm
it's
gonna trust you on. I'm gonna
really?
trust you on this one still. Okay.
Yeah. Maddie I said, spending meaningful time with family, in quotes. Really interesting coming from this apathetic regard who doesn't want to visit his parents. Sickening. Yeah, that part pissed me off.
His mom's dying.
By his own words.
Unless I'm very much mistaken. But those were snakes.
Right.
That was snake
No,
talk. That was
snake
snake. It was
talk,
parcel
okay.
tongue.
Ah,
Right?
dude,
Parcel mouth? Parcel?
It's parcel tongue.
Okay,
yeah.
parcel tongue.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, I got it right. I got it in the end, boys.
The dude said, "What about Mother's Day? This pig doesn't call her."
Obviously.
No fucking doubt.
He knows what's going on. She's dying. So what else is what news
dying.
what new does she got to say, right?
Yeah,
So I'm not
she's
worried.
just dying. And biggest Lee for the super sticker. It
Big
says
ups.
work. That's good.
All it is only my birthday matters. My fat kitten wife will service me with food, and that's all, you perverts. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Didn't I tell you I'm happy? I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you to Pasta Maker.
Do you get it?
This week,
Get it?
it's gonna be a 6-day streaming week. Try to,
Nice.
jump back into it full force and get into the swing of things after having that extra time off. It's all
Visiting
good.
your parents today?
But
Good.
in reality, I don't have to justify anything. I am me.
Well,
and I
you're
do
doing
my
it.
way.
yeah,
And
you're doing it
That's
now.
that. Maybe some people do things differently, and that's all good. I enjoy where I am in life. I'm happy. I'm not miserable. I'm not
Oh
jealous.
my God,
I'm actually pretty
Iwamoto.
well off and sitting pretty right now, feeling good about myself, feeling good about my content and everything that I do.
I'm
So
sitting
thank you guys
pretty.
very much for that,
This has
allowing me
started
to do what I
very
love.
fun.
Yeah.
And thanks
very
for letting me
weird.
have a couple days off with my wife. It was very nice.
All right.
Okay.
So good?
Virgil said, "What is he recuperating from? Begging? Are you serious
Very
with
nice.
this Gouty P Road? Yeah,
Okay.
begging's hard work, guys.
Yeah, dude.
So, let's talk
Um.
about what went down on Thursday.
Oh, was that
Because it
not
was a
you?
great streaming
Oh, that
day
was the
for
pasta
sure.
maker with the I'm happy.
Great
Oh,
support,
yeah.
great
sorry,
everything,
sorry,
honestly.
sorry.
We
So
actually
pasta
determined
maker, watch it
what our
ahead of
goals are going to
time.
be.
What?
Or did we? Well, we narrowed it
nothing,
down. A bit. We'll
Iwamoto.
talk about that. And then I want to talk about today. And then, of course, we're going to jump into the whole Switch stuff for this week, Sky Oblivion. We got a lot to talk about.
Sky Oblivion.
Okay, so let's get
Yeah,
into it, shall
Oblivion.
we? All right, so
Are you gonna bitch
Thursday
about Nintendo again?
was my final streaming day of last week.
I think so.
And it was
I
a
don't
great
want that.
day. We started off with a nice chill podcast with some fun topics.
Nice, chill.
And then we jumped into Blueprints. And I really like Blueprints.
Yep.
I think it's a very unique, fun puzzle game.
But
Never really played a game like it before. It keeps you thinking.
Where-
It's got all kinds of
It
different
keeps you
stuff
thinking.
to do in it
oh,
that,
I-
has
I've
you
been
not only
crushing
solving puzzles, but
Blueprints,
kind of
by the
linking
way.
things together
I haven't
all
watched
around
a
the
single
mansion.
second of this little
Has a
dummies
unique atmosphere, has great relaxing
playthrough
music.
because I didn't
I'm
want
really
to
Yeah.
enjoying my
for
time
myself.
with the game. I think
But-
I'm around. I think I'm
But I have 3 of the. I think what are there? I think there's 12 trophies right now. So I've gotten to room 46, and obviously,
Wow.
spoiler alert to anybody else that's playing, but obviously there's more to it than just getting to room 46.
Of
Obviously,
course,
so
of
obviously I'm
course.
still playing it very strong.
Of course you
Obviously,
are.
yeah, obviously.
I think everybody I know that's playing it, like they're just still playing it, even if they've reached that room.
I don't know anybody else who's gotten to that room personally, so I'm
Oh,
just.
I do.
Well, you just keep that to yourself, please. So
Okay,
let's just-
I will take
let's
it back.
move on. Let's just move on. Thank you very much.
7 parts in, but roughly it's around almost 9 hours of gameplay.
Whoa,
And I actually,
Virgil,
I'm
Jesus
not even
Christ.
kidding you. I'm actually can't wait to play again.
Oh my,
20
oh my
hours?
lord!
Craving
Thank you so much, Virgil.
More gameplay
Holy
as
fuck,
Blueprints.
maybe it's Virgil.
because, it's such a long game.
is
So, the funny part about it-
right? That's
Here
that guy. I
am
think
on Wednesday night,
Virgil
and I'm
from
streaming the
Devil May
conclusion
Cry.
of Like a
I
Dragon
couldn't tell
Pirate
you.
Yakuza in Hawaii.
I've never played
And
it.
Okay.
make no mistake,
that was
it's
more
one
of a
the
general
least
query to
attended,
the audience.
least
Oh,
supported
okay.
streams I've done in ages.
Big ups,
Okay,
guys.
but I
Big ups.
told everyone it would.
Thinking of Virgil,
I knew
Jerry
that game
Brainworms.
basically wasn't getting much,
Yeah.
eyes on it, and people were
That
dying
song
for
was
that
for
playthrough to
Virgil.
end. So I'm
Big
glad that
ups.
it finally did. I come back
Come
on
back.
Thursday and I play Blueprints, and we've got crazy levels of support.
Whoa!
People coming in dropping subs, people coming in doing big tips, big super
Yes,
chats.
actually.
It was wild.
Oh,
All for a
Be-
puzzle
confirmed.
game.
Yes, I knew
Right?
it. I'm the
A
best.
puzzle
Yeah.
game. It just goes to show it doesn't really matter what I'm doing, right? People love the content that I put out and support it no matter when or where it is. There are some exceptions, and I feel like there are going to be games where they're just not going to hold that much of an audience. I think Pirate Yakuza was one of them. I'm glad that it's over, but I did like the playthrough very much. I enjoyed it.
stop picking your
But in
ear.
the case of a game like Blueprints, it's chill fun. It's something unique and different.
Yes.
people come
why are
by
we
and
still
like it.
talking about it?
Crazy. It was absolutely crazy because someone came by and like, dude, you got this much support for a puzzle
Dude.
game? I'm like,
I'm
it's not necessarily the game. It's the vibe. It's the atmosphere. When I'm playing Blueprints, we're very
Thanks
much
again,
engaged with
Virgil.
each other.
Thank
We're
you so
talking
much.
about the puzzles. We're
very
trying to figure
sweet,
stuff out
very,
together.
very sweet.
It's just a really unique feeling that I'm
Did
very much
Spider-Man
am
PS1
liking.
in 2004,
So-
by the way.
Excuse me.
Fuck yeah.
Big ups.
Great stream of
I'm glad
Blueprints
Murdoch Root Farmer.
back on Thursday. Like I said, looking forward to more. In our runs here, we're unlocking more and more rooms. We actually permanently solved the puzzle of the orchard, which means every single day we're gonna have 20 bonus steps now. So, to be frank, I don't think we're gonna run out of steps anymore.
I'm so glad. Like, I seriously completely zoned out of this entire speech that he just gave right now, and I just completely stopped listening.
That's
so
okay.
I'm glad because
he
seems to have been talking about blueprints.
That's
reliant on running out of room in the mansion and stuff like that, like having dead ends. I think having 20 bonus steps, I don't think we're gonna have any issues. So
you're gonna have issues.
Can't wait for more. I wish I was playing it today, but I want to give equal kind of attention to Minecraft and blueprints because people absolutely love Minecraft and we're sad that it went away for so long. And I get that. But here's the truth. If Minecraft does start to slow down and or interest wanes, Minecraft will likely just become chill night streams for a while, and then we'll have other things fill in as a day stream. I think that Minecraft has done fine as a day stream for these first couple of streams, but we'll see how it works moving forward.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, today's going to be, we're heading into the 5th and 6th hours of this Minecraft run for 2025.
I don't know what he's fucking talking about. I really don't.
Schedule, kind of, I guess.
Thursday night. It was finally time for my pre-WrestleMania hype show of smart guys.
One of the most boring co-hosts.
With special co-host Gahul.
Gahul.
For those who don't know.
You know, there's, I can't remember, there's like an old episode of Red Letter Media where they talk about some horror movie, and I don't think it's like, I think it might be Insidious, one of those, but it's like basically... Yeah, basically, like it turns out that they have a ghost, and it's called a Bagul, and when I hear Gahul, I think Bagul.
Bagul, yeah.
So I don't know.
Looks like a Bagul.
It looks like a Ja Rule.
Yeah.
This, I don't know. This it's just making me laugh. Yeah, I just
didn't.
Bagul. A mouth drool. That's funny.
Yeah.
Of a pro
Sinister. Thank you,
show.
Sinister.
Close
to Insidious.
Until they had a falling out.
I thought I enjoy Blueprints a lot.
That show.
If you
just stopped being made.
If you like roguelikes, so
yes,
you don't
I'm
mind having some setbacks
DPP
based on
now
some
been kicked off
RNG.
Two
Gabagool.
wrestling commentary shows.
Check it out.
He's just not very good at it, apparently.
All right. Well, he's talking about
2 in a
schedule.
row.
And both times such clear narcissism. Drama. Days like Valentine and anniversary
history
are just
seems to be repeating
meaningless
itself.
days.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's like his birthday, where he can get his gambling money.
I'm not here to rehash
long
drama or
preambles
anything like
and are
that.
regarded as national holidays.
That's right.
You can go.
Now listen, the holidays are only semantics and marketing based when they get me out of getting in trouble from my wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be taking no. I will not be taking any more questions.
No more questions.
Go watch Smart Guys on the DSP Reacts channel on YouTube. That's at DSP
totally
Reacts right now in its entirety.
Yeah.
The first hour was history and drama, and then we did two
again, Virgil.
solid hours
thanking you.
of great wrestling commentary. I'm getting feedback that people felt Gahul actually was the best host overall when it came to wrestling know-how and good takes on pro wrestling. However, he had the worst technical setup. For some bizarre reason, his internet connection with Discord kept getting very bad. And
very
kept
bad,
sounding robotic,
very bad.
Up.
Is not good. One of the worst internet connections that we've ever seen.
You need it to be consistent. You need it to be.
We don't like it,
right?
We don't like it. It's very big.
So it did suck that happened. But overall, I think the quality of the commentary was great. I think we had great chemistry going back and forth talking about wrestling, and it was a good show. So if you haven't seen it yet, I hope that you'll check it out. Now the funny part about this is
funny part incoming. Okay.
There are actual idiots on the internet saying things like
what?
Wow, Phil picked the worst co-hosts, and Phil just doesn't get.
Don't say this part.
Don't say this out loud.
Don't say this part on your stream, Philip. Because those guys might be watching, and you did, yes, you did, but don't say that, okay? If you're trying to be a positive person, you probably shouldn't say this part.
Right.
Because it makes you look really, really awful, Philip.
Yeah.
Eddie,
you don't look
he had an opportunity, and he squandered it, because he could have had Boogie or Wings of Redemption as one of the hosts.
Why didn't you do that?
Or he could have continued into the sector, and he could have had Mersh as a host.
Detractors? Because
or he could have had so-and-so or so-and-so, and this was the big opportunity. He had all eyes on him.
No?
To which I say, wow, You guys are really fucking stupid.
Okay, so he's literally just like making stuff up and getting mad at the people that he made up for saying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Phil is kind of like the perfect Twitter user, where Twitter is just about getting mad at people who don't exist.
Right.
And Phil just invents opinions and pretends that people have them, and then gets mad at them for having them.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
You don't seem to get it.
True.
You don't seem to get it.
Don't.
It's like when Cobra does his like gender relations rant.
Exactly. He's like, Cobra is just making up people who don't exist, who aren't saying the things that anybody is saying, and then he's like, "Well, that's stupid." Like, yeah, it's stupid. You came up with it.
You made it up.
You made it up.
Yeah.
About drama.
When
I partake in internet drama, I don't get a boost of attention.
You're doing it
now. I don't get any kind of positivity or support.
Well,
my
you do.
audience doesn't want it.
They do.
It's a waste of time.
So why did you do it?
I don't understand how people don't get this yet.
Well, because you
really,
keep doing it. You're the one who
I
doesn't
don't
get it.
The people who came to this channel and gave me a boost of attention back in the fall were not my audience. My audience were telling me, "What are you doing? This isn't good.
What are you doing, Phil?
That we feel is leading you towards things we're not interested in, and we're nervous that you're going to get too involved in this.
Involved.
To be able to come back."
I don't think that's what his audience was saying. I think that's like literally what detractors were saying, actually. Like not in like the fake caring way that he's trying to make it sound right now, but in like Phil, this is like not what you want to get involved in at all, right? Like
he's not equipped for it either.
No. So I don't know. It does sound like he just listens to detractor content and like tries to like spin it like his audience are the ones acting like saying this out of concern and not just for like, you know, the way that we do it, which is laughing at the potential of Phil getting further involved with the sector nonsense, right?
Yep. That's why I do it, folks. Point
Correct.
laugh.
Did that not happen? I had people who were longtime viewers and fans who said, "We're sorry, we're going to have to say goodbye."
We're sorry.
And what I saw happening was
what?
Me now having reliance,
maybe.
quite frankly, a pretty toxic audience of people who only would support me when I was doing drama content, which I didn't want to do constantly. So I got myself out of that situation.
Well, not quite.
But the funny part is,
get it?
Doing Smart Guys, the way that I just did, having the 3 hosts that I did, there was some drama. But you noticed something.
What?
It wasn't the focus. It didn't derail the show.
It was the first hour of it.
The wrestling portions of the show was very good. Much better than it had been previously with my former co-host.
Look at this body language irritates me almost more than anything. Not just that he does, but when anybody does this. Look how he's shaking his head. First of all, he's counting on his ring finger here, which is also like something like an 8-year-old does. Right?
Wrestling portions of the show was very good.
Was very good. Much better.
Look,
the way he's like shaking his head, much better than
with my former co-host. So having the 3 variety of hosts actually worked really well in my opinion. Man. And it showed that Smart Guys as a wrestling commentary show has legs and can stand on its own.
And can stand on his legs. Okay, sound good?
It has to be treated like a wrestling commentary show.
Yes, he is.
Supported as such.
It has to be supported as such. Holy fuck.
Are you now gatekeeping how people support? Like, what?
No, he's like, so it is a great show now, and it deserves to be supported as the great show that it is, okay?
Okay, I thought you were saying you need to support this as a wrestling show.
No, it's time to start forking it over, okay?
Right.
Because
it's time, guys.
It is a great show. Good. Yes, this show is good. Thank you.
It's good. All right.
I feel like, sadly, because the show was started as a drama show, I don't know how long it has. All right. So, anyway, the show went well.
Are we on life support?
We actually hit the goal. We exceeded the goal and opened 2 packs of WWE Topps cards.
Whoa.
But let's be honest. We did that because a couple of people came by and dropped a bunch of sub bombs on the stream. It wasn't because overall people were throwing support towards Smart Guys. It was because a small group of people came by last minute and dropped a bunch of support.
Whoa.
That's how it happens every single time, I think.
Okay, just being very honest with all of you.
The episode with Gahul has 3.2K
It should work where there's enough of an audience that likes the content,
right?
want that content, and will support it over time. Not, at the last minute, 1 or 2 people dropped by and decided to drop a couple sub bombs.
Oh,
So it makes me very skeptical.
Nah, his one with Ralph
About
has
the
like almost
show's future.
7,000. So no.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
To be
that was-
honest, I
that
think
was good.
tomorrow my WrestleMania Super Show might actually make or break the future of the show. If the show
weird.
goes well.
Weird. You've been saying this literal exact thing for almost a month now. Oh, yeah, guys, I think this is going to be the last one. I think, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it. I think I might keep doing it, but I don't think I'm going to keep doing it. Maybe I'll keep doing it, though.
If you guys give me money, I'll keep doing it.
Maybe
of
give me
course.
money, I'll do it. Yeah, I could. I don't know.
Dissension said, while we're paused, I'm gonna read these.
Sure.
But I don't know if I'm gonna.
I don't know.
This thing I'm doing doesn't benefit me. I also don't get involved. We didn't do what you saw us do. Also, where are the tips? What you just saw was thus. Jesus fucking Christ. No, I agree with.
I
all that.
agree. You're
agree.
absolutely correct.
And Vike says, "Look, oh God, there's more." Okay, Snood Wills. Oh, okay, this is troll message from Vikes.
Don't read it.
Vikes, I'm gonna change some words up here.
Okay,
Vikes
thank you.
will support no matter what Philip's content is, good or bad. He will always be there for his favorite streamer. Oh, that's
Well, that's
sweet,
very nice
Vikes.
of you, folks. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And Iwamoto said, "Look at Captain Ahab here, hating the whales because he wants validation even more. He's seeing how bad this looks. Only whales support, nothing else."
White whale! Holy grail! Anybody like Mastodon?
I like Mastodon a lot.
I do too.
I hung out with them in a
And
dive
gets
bar.
attendance,
Okay.
and gets
All right.
engagement, and
I don't.
gets
You know,
support.
every story
And
that
maybe I'll continue
everything
doing
I
Smart
express
Guys
that I'm interested
regularly.
in doesn't have to be something
If
you've
tomorrow's
personally
show
done. Okay.
ends up
They're cool
sputtering
dudes.
out
Does
and
that help?
flopping,
Yeah, I'm
especially
sure it
because
is. I'm sure they
it's
are.
going to be a extra long WrestleMania Super Show. All right, and I'm putting a lot of extra time and effort into this to do it for you. If this doesn't work, I might put Smart Guys on hold, on a hiatus, and
okay.
come back at
Okay.
a future date.
Just like family night streams.
I might just
Mhm.
say
Ooh.
that's it. The whole intention of Smart Guys was to do wrestling commentary
Smart
from
Guys.
January to WrestleMania.
Why are we
That was
so
always my
mad?
intention. And then after WrestleMania, to see
My
how,
God.
if I got back enough into wrestling that I wanted to continue doing it.
Oh.
So how do
okay.
you feel?
I'll
about it
be
now?
honest with
Does it-
everybody.
Okay. Here we go.
I have enjoyed doing it, for
But-
sure.
What?
But it's a bit boring, too, when you have these bye weeks where there's not a lot going on. And what I'm thinking is maybe if I were
Extra.
to continue on with Smart Guys,
If I were
instead of it just being Raw and SmackDown every week, I would start to alternate, and maybe other weeks, maybe one week I check out NXT just to
Oh,
see
cool.
what NXT is
Oh,
like.
I care
Maybe
so
one
much.
week I check out
Jesus.
AEW. Right? I mix it up.
Okay.
So it's not, hey, every single week it's just Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown. I do feel like it gets played out.
Isn't it about the
And
storylines or some shit? I don't
I
know.
actually
I
felt
don't
like
know,
this
man.
show
I
that I
don't
did
know.
on Thursday, which was a WrestleMania hype build-up show where all I did was went through each match at WrestleMania
That's true. Silent
and
weapons.
the plots leading up to it and what I think would happen. I liked that format better than treating the show
Yeah,
like a
you get it?
play-by-play results show where every week I'm just reading this match happened, this promo happened, this match happened, this promo happened.
I've
this-
never seen
I think
someone
that
with
gets boring.
so little
really do.
passion for
I feel like
anything.
sometimes
Yeah,
if I'm just
even
going
like the
through
thing he
results,
perverts
it's
to
just,
like
I'm
so
not
much,
having a good
you know?
time,
Yeah.
especially if a show was a week show.
He actually just
But
doesn't
now I have to
care
waste
about
time talking
anything.
about
Well,
it.
it's just anything that
Um,
involves any
So
sort of
that's
work.
kind of what
It's
I
just
do.
like completely
All right?
antithetical
But
to
here's
him.
the thing. This
Yeah.
all depends on tomorrow.
It all
And your
depends on
support.
No ifs,
tomorrow.
ands, or buts.
Whoa.
Tomorrow,
Okay.
if Smart
Whoa.
Guys goes well, then I will consider doing it.
Putting the
So,
pressure on his audience.
Listen to that. So if it does well, I'll continue doing it. If it doesn't go well, I won't do it. So that's using my blueprints logic powers now. That means that there's now only a 1 in 3 chance that he will continue to do it, right?
Right.
Because he has to like it and it has to go well.
Mm-hmm.
It's for him to keep doing it. Because if he likes it but it doesn't go well, or if he doesn't like it and it does go well, that he won't
Right.
do it. And if he just
Right.
doesn't like it or doesn't like it, then or it doesn't like it and it doesn't go well, then he won't do it. So he's
Got
just
it.
gonna it's very complex. You know, only
It's very complex.
it's very much a puzzle to
Yeah.
enjoying DSP's
Oh.
content. It's a lot of work.
Weekly,
You
regularly.
also have to do a
but
lot of
maybe
work for
mixing
him
up the
and
content
pay him. And
instead
give
of
him
just
money,
being
yes.
Raw and
Yeah.
SmackDown,
That's the
maybe we'll have
important part.
alternating weeks of different content. That also goes for the hosts. So one week I may have
say
no
the
host.
hose.
One week I may have one of the 3 hosts that have guest starred. One week I may have another one of the hosts on the show.
Okay.
And
Wow.
maybe I'll have some new hosts
And-
eventually too. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's
Okay.
all see how it goes, hinging on tomorrow, and then we'll move forward.
Yeah.
Speaking
give
of
me
which,
money,
I
guys,
guess
or
I
else
should
it
talk
won't
about it now
happen
because we're
again.
already talking about it. So
Uh-huh.
here's
What?
how tomorrow's going to go.
Okay.
Okay? I am going to do a podcast,
Yeah.
but it is a abridged podcast.
Mm.
The podcast
abridged?
tomorrow
Yeah,
will
Nice.
start
Yeah.
around
abridged.
11:15 a.m. and will run till around noon, and then it's going offline. It's going to be a short podcast just to get everyone caught up on what happened today, and if there's any gaming news.
Stop
and
touching
that's
your
it.
hair, please.
Then
Get
the
everyone
stream
caught
is
up
going
on
to
what
restart
happened
over on
today.
DSP
It hasn't
Reacts,
even
and of
happened
course
yet.
on
You don't
Kick,
know that we
and
need
it's
to
gonna
be caught up on
the
anything yet.
WrestleMania Smart Guy Super Show. We're for 4 hours. I'm going to talk about WrestleMania. The first 45
Jesus
minutes, I'll be
Christ.
basically talking about
Hell.
my overall
That's
thoughts about
hell.
the
Yeah,
show,
that sounds like a
specific
nightmare.
matches. Then our
Touches
first
his
guest
hair a
host
lot.
will
Just
arrive,
said a hair
Ethan
touch
Ralph.
and kicked you.
He'll be on for probably about 45 minutes discussing what he thought was the best and worst of WrestleMania. You know, what was
Ethan Ralph
atrocious.
is
What
gonna
does he
be
think
there
about the
for
outcomes of the
45
big
minutes?
matches?
Cool.
After he's gone, there's going to be another kind of central
When he's
hour
gone.
where I talk more about my thoughts. And
Oh God.
we are going to get Cypress TV. He cannot be on
No.
the show. Sadly, he's busy. But he's going to write me up his thoughts about WrestleMania.
Oh,
God.
cool.
And
And I'm
we
going to read those out live on stream for you folks.
We're gonna read a Word document.
I'm going to read a book report about
from the
wrestling
Hateful Tooth.
from the Hateful Tooth and nothing but the tooth.
Nothing but the tooth. Big ups,
thoughts and
Virgil.
react to those together. I can't wait to hear it.
Phil says he's successful, but I'm 35 and retired, a father of 5, and 2,500 in pocket change to me. You just spent 1,100 at the dispensary, and it's funny seeing Mr. Successful beg at a kid's room. God damn, Virgil, good for you.
Ballin'.
Holy
It sounds
shit.
like you're 420 ballin' today. So congratulations and big ups to you there. Thanks so much.
Enjoy that $1,100 worth of weeds.
Of weed soda and grinders and shisha pipes.
No, good for you, Virgil.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah,
His thoughts.
Yeah.
And then at the very end of the show, probably the last
It's
half
A-Rab
hour,
money.
Gahul's going to join us, and he's going to tell us his overall thoughts about WrestleMania. So we are going to have all 3 guest
The tooth of the
co-hosts
matter.
as part of the WrestleMania Super
Nothing
Show
but the
tomorrow.
tooth.
2 live, and 1 is kind of
Thank
a
you, Lunar
pre-recorded
Guardian.
thoughts that we'll review together and respond to. Okay?
Okay, I'm down.
So
Free my
yeah,
boy Boss Man said,
FYI, tomorrow
wow,
will
that's
be the longest
that
wrestling
sounds
commentary
effing
show
nuts.
I have ever done.
That is effing nuts.
4 hours, starting
4
at noon,
hours.
running till 4 p.m. Okay? So
Okay,
you see what I'm saying? Since I'm putting this much effort
get
into
it?
Smart Guys,
stop touching your hair.
I seriously hope people will show up, engage, and support
Oh,
with
was
that
that a
super
sip fart?
stream, and that it will
I
do
didn't hear
well.
a sip fart.
If it
this
does
time.
well, we have 5 more packs of cards to open. That's right. We have 5 more packs.
I don't
over
care about
there.
wrestling.
So depending
Oh
on every
my God.
$100 level of support,
Or
I'll open a new pack of WWE
Time
Topps
is not
cards.
effort. That's true.
Okay, and
time is money, and money
let's
is
see how it
effort.
goes. And no,
Right.
there's no drama tomorrow at all.
And no, there's
Tomorrow's
no
going
drama.
to just be discussing WrestleMania. That's it. No drama
Okay.
whatsoever.
But you're having
the
Ethan
show.
Ralph on.
Just wrestling
He's
talk.
drama.
Okay.
Ra-
And for the record,
Do you say
that's
wrestling?
how I am planning
Yes.
on conducting the show moving forward, unless there's a reason.
Unless-
Let's say I have a special new co-host on one week.
Why are we doing? Okay, so your wrestling program is just a weird venue for people to air their dirty laundry about people you
Yeah.
don't like, specifically Kino Casino. I see. Weird premise. It's like, okay, sometimes we're gonna have people come and talk about bitchy things that happen between
Right.
them and another guy, or we'll just talk about wrestling. That's a cool premise for a show. That's crazy.
And, like, that's okay if that's what you want to do, but don't pretend it's not that.
Yeah, exactly.
As a,
Like,
a
I'm-
co-host of
I'm
Smart
fine with
Guys,
it.
and it's someone who we
I
have
think it's fun.
interesting stuff to talk about, then maybe the first hour of the show would
Right.
be that, and then the second half would be wrestling
Second burp.
commentary. But moving forward, I'm planning on not having drama anymore.
Why
I
did
just
he say
want it to be about
wrestling like
wrestling.
that?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Out of nowhere. Because
So there
it's
you
not.
go.
It's not like a silly
all right.
tone. That was
So
very
that's
serious.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Hope all
yeah,
of you
like
will
he
join
said that
me
with
on
a lot of
Abridged
with a lot of
podcast here, but then head over to
serious.
watch
Wrestling.
the Smart
We're talking
Guys
about wrestling.
WrestleMania Super Show, and hopefully it goes well. And if it does, it'll determine the future. You know, I'll say this:
Of
if it goes
what?
well tomorrow, I will not do another show on Thursday. We'll wait, and that'll be the week
Good.
after. That will kind of do the next episode of Smart Guys. And I'll have to determine, do I want it to just be about the post-WrestleMania Raw and SmackDown?
Post
Or
not clarity.
Do I want it to be
Decompression
about
stream,
maybe
I
I'll watch
guess.
some
Yeah.
AEW and see how they're
Yeah.
trying to compete? We'll see. We'll think about it. Okay?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
oh.
Good stuff.
No drama.
All right.
No
so
one
anyway,
will watch it.
Thursday went
Also,
really
stepping
well.
back,
Incredibly
you
well
notice now
supported
that
day.
everything
I was off for
needs
2 days. I'm
special
back today.
incentives to give him money. You did toilet reviews, card opening,
Yep.
drinking alcohol, etc. Yes, it does.
He's
You
giving
are
back.
fucking right.
It's him giving back though.
Ah,
You know,
okay,
it's him being generous. So
giving the audience what
Okay.
they want.
Today
exactly.
we've got Minecraft
Wow.
continuing. If you're not
Okay,
aware,
yeah,
in Minecraft, we have dug for the first time into the mines.
We have
We
dug
already
for the
found our first
time.
diamond, which is stupendous. We found tons of redstone. We found a bunch of iron. What we got to do today is figure out what I want to do
Why are we
next.
talking about?
Okay?
I see Lily in his chat right now. Look, Doug for the
We
first
got to
time.
figure out,
That's
do we
good.
want to
That's good.
keep digging? Do we want to go out and try to
And we're
find
in the
more
past.
livestock?
And we're in the past.
Do I
there,
eventually
too,
want to just
so
figure out how to
it's
start
funny that
farm?
they
I'm honestly not
picked up
sure
on the same
what
thing
I
that I
want
picked
to
up
do
on.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
we'll
good.
talk about it today, what you guys think is best. We were doing well mining, and maybe we should just continue with
Big
that
ups,
and keep
Doug.
looking for more
let's
diamonds.
continue-
today,
let's
'cause we were actually
continue
going well.
mining
We found our
in
first cave, we fought a
Minecraft.
bunch of monsters.
Let's keep doing
We
that.
found some
I think
diamonds.
that's a
Maybe
good
we'll
idea.
continue with that effort. I don't know. We'll talk
know.
about it. Okay.
We'll talk about it. You're
But
talking
anyway, it
about
should
it
be
now.
chill, relaxing, fun. And then tonight on
Okay.
the late stream, the continuation
Oh,
of Disco
fuck,
Elysium,
who
our
cares?
weekly stream of that game, which regularly does not get high
Uh,
attendance, does not get much
okay,
engagement,
we're
but
complaining.
for some
We're-
reason
we're
hits the support
complaining
goal every
again.
time we play it.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue on. Last time we had major story developments. We were able to finally investigate the dead
Great.
body, and we
Great.
actually moved on to the second day. And now we're doing
Is
more
your leader
investigations
new,
and things
Doug?
like that. Okay.
No, he has no idea what relaxing means. Literally everything. We're just gonna have to chill, relax, and fun.
It should be a good streaming day
I'm gonna
overall.
relax.
Now, how are we doing? We're at 25 out of 30 goals hit. That's right. We are
Here we
halfway
go.
to our next celebratory milestone reward. When we hit 30
Whoa.
goals of support hit, we're going to be doing another
Hit?
DSP try.
This is the like I don't know the body
Milestone
language someone
reward.
pouring a
When we hit
drink,
30
like see this thermos
like
has
it.
a straw.
It does. Oh my god, yeah, just drink out of the fucking straw.
Why are we pouring drink with a drink from a thermos with a straw into a
Right.
cup?
Good question. That's a fun question. Movie Sign says all these guests are meaningless since it always devolves into Dave talking about how the detractor screwed him out of opportunities. Dave just wants validation. Absolutely.
Yeah,
He
just
wants validation and your money.
and he wants people to be like his little cronies and be like, yeah, Phil, you're cool, like, and I'm gonna use your platform to talk about my own shit here too. Bleh.
Oh yeah,
When
to
we hit
show his
30
fucking
goals of
merch
support
mug.
hit, we're going to
but
be doing
still,
another DSP
but
tries.
still, like
But what
Yeah,
won't?
water bottle.
that just seems like such a weird thing to be so preoccupied with.
Right.
He doesn't even talk about his merch store anymore.
No.
Right? Like when he used it, sure, but I don't
Sure.
know.
He hasn't worn one of his merches
I'll
in
tell you
forever
what.
either.
That too.
It's either going to be Wendy's, and the Wendy's menu is their
Can't afford
brand
a
new
brand thermos.
chicken sandwich, their brand new tangerine lemonade,
Wait,
and
what?
a
And-
frosty
Chicken
variation.
again?
Apparently, they have 3 new
Yes.
frosties. I think one is like fudge brownie,
Ah.
one is strawberry, and
So?
one is like caramel.
Okay, strawberry
I'll get one of
frosty
those,
sounds sick.
okay?
It's in
So
caramel
that's one
again.
thing.
I don't like
Or
that.
we could get stuff from Chipotle.
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 Chipotle? There's a T. He said it twice. There's a T in that word, Philip.
Or
Ooh.
we could get stuff from Chipotle.
From
And
Chipotle.
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 I haven't done for
Chipotle?
DSP tries it before. So it'd be completely new. It could be a burrito. It could be a bowl. It could be tacos. It could be quesadillas. They have all of that stuff.
Oh, quesadillas.
Or- My wife actually told me there's something
Chipotle.
new that apparently, let me look it up right now,
Okay.
that apparently,
Nice
My
little
wife
spot.
my wife told me about this, by the way. His wife is locked into the fast food shit too, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's just
Jersey
scrolling
Mike's has
through
added a new
DoorDash,
spring
like,
chicken
what?
salad.
So?
I could
It's a salad. Are we really going to make a goal to eat salad on stream? For real?
My wife was just, casually browsing her bookmarked fast
Honey,
food
look.
menu websites, and she said, "Look, honey, honey, come over here." What? Huh, honey?
There's
No, you're gonna have to come over here. I can't get up. What are you saying?
I can't get up either, Phil.
Okay, text me the website that you're looking at.
Okay, honey.
Oh, Jersey Mike's has a salad now, huh?
Yeah.
New Jersey Mike's as well.
Well, I guess you
Try
can
a few
have that.
subs, but they just added that to their menu. It's not limited time.
It's
So
not
So I was
limited
thinking if we're
time.
gonna do that, maybe we should do
Okay.
that in the future because the Wendy's stuff is
Fucking
limited time.
Salad.
Obviously, Chipotle isn't limited time. It's just normal
What's
menu
that
stuff.
Chipotle?
No,
But Chipotle
that's how
actually
it's
has a new kind
pronounced.
of chicken called like honey chicken, honey Chipotle chicken or something.
Wait.
So they have something new to try too. All right. So no matter where we go, there's going to be something new. Okay.
Gout
So
friendly. Yeah.
what do you want? We did a poll the other day
What do you
between
want?
Wendy's and Chipotle. On one side of things, I think it was on the YouTube side of things, I think
Okay.
Chipotle won. And on the Kick side of things, Wendy's won.
Oh my god.
So because of that, it's hard to figure out what to do.
Almost like
You
you,
know,
shouldn't
it's-
have two polls, right? Like it's kind of
They wanna-
hard,
The one is, it's stupid.
especially when one of your chats is like half full of trolls and the other of your chats is completely full of trolls,
Yeah.
right? And then the one chat just does the opposite of what the other one says. It's just too easy to fuck with, Phil. You see?
It was like the audience
You get it?
split. To be honest, maybe it doesn't matter what order we do it because
Cool.
we still have the 30 goal milestone
30 goal chop.
and the 40 goal
And the 40 goal chop.
Okay? And those are before the 50. The 50 goal will be a marathon instead of a
Okay,
DSP
what are
tries
we
it.
doing? Oh,
So maybe it's just a matter of order. Maybe when we hit 30, we do Wendy's or
shit.
Chipotle. When we hit 40,
Stop.
we
Oh
do
my
the other one
God.
that we didn't do yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
I feel very overwhelmed by this
so-
right
Me
now.
too. It's a lot of
Let's
planning.
get it going.
A lot.
Let's get the momentum rolling today, and let's hit the goal on the stream.
And let's
so
give
we
me
get to
money.
26 and another day
Yeah.
closer to hitting that goal and doing a DSP tries it this week. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's get started by shouting out some of the support that I've received this morning. Let's start with
Okay.
these couple of tips, and then we'll move on
Sure.
to
I don't feel very relaxed.
YouTube
right now.
side of stuff.
No, I'm not
So
chill
far,
right
nothing
now.
on the kick
I'm
side.
hot.
It would be
I'm
great
hot.
if we could get
It's
some kick
hot.
support. Looks like we start off with an anonymous $1.11 tip. There was no
Oh.
message attached to that.
Whoa,
one.
glad we even
Whoa.
bothered to
Whoever
fucking shout
was,
that
thank
out
you for
then.
the
Right?
$1.11.
Okay. Just
No
type that
flat
up real quick.
tip.
$1.11 and not
Yep.
and from
Ano?
Ano from
Okay.
Ano. Thank
And then
you.
there was
Oh,
a
okay,
second
thank you, Ano.
$1.11 tip. That also
Trying to
has no
negate-
message.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Two big bills.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he trying to negate all the
Two
T's
tips with
he
no message in
overpronounces
them,
and
but they're
things
both
like
$1.11.
Jasper
Maybe.
Maybe? Because he's listening to
Filtered
Detractors.
Fruit Newton just did a highlighted message using their channel.
Felted Fruit Newton.
Felted fruit Newton.
Yeah.
It is even spelled right, and he said it weird.
Yeah.
Filtered Fruit Newton just did a highlighted message using their channel points on. It says, I'm doing my part. Well, thank you for watching. Filtered
ear
Fruit
jump.
Newton.
Wow, nice fucking stupid
Doing
voice.
my part.
Oh, do my part, fucking idiot.
Engagement is important. So
Important.
your views do help on
Important.
Kick. They actually do. Legit,
They
they
actually
do.
do.
So thank you
You
for
might
that.
not know
What?
this, but the views
Keep in
actually
mind, I'm
help.
a
They
Kick
actually
partner
do.
now. So
Whoa.
views actually help me on Kick. They do.
Dude, hold on. You know what this is? You know what this reminds me of? Hold on.
So your
What?
views do help on Kick. They actually do. Legit, they do. So thank you for that. Keep in mind, I'm a
Okay.
Kick partner.
See, okay, this.
Okay.
I want. Oh fuck! I hope I can find this fast enough that it's not
Oh,
gonna
it's
be funny.
Dissension is tagging me in chat. It says, remember, he scammed them out of the 100 goal marathon because it was too close to his birthday. Yes, that's true. That's so fucking true. God damn it. That was a really piece of shit fucking move. Like, oh, and yeah, doing your part with the channel points, that's not money.
No, it's not doing your part at all.
No, it's
And
not.
it is very funny for Phil to like pick up on that though and just be like, "Oh yeah, this
doing my
fucking guy.
part."
He thinks
Actually,
he
it does
thinks,
help.
yeah. Oh yeah, actually it does. So thanks a lot, idiot."
Oh shit. We got an anonymous $1 tip. It says, hey Phil, big fan since Heavy Rain. Let's hit the goal and felt the trolls. You're doing amazing work. I think wrong chat, but I'll thank you so
Yeah,
much.
wrong account.
Anonymous.
Whoever that is. Okay, sorry this took so long.
That's okay.
But-
That's why I was talking. Oh, this, yeah. Fucking Eminem.
If I could, wait, hold on. If I could make him like, if I could make Phil be throwing a rat, that would be very funny.
Oh yeah.
Separated
That's
at
good.
birth, huh?
Yeah. Okay. See, it's almost perfect. What the
See,
fuck?
see. Now you got to do like the rap god thing, except it's just Phil asking for money and super chats, tips, and super stickers, super thanks. I can't talk that fast, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you can't do it either. You can't. Don't even
Nope.
try.
No. I'm not. I'm not good at that. Big ups Lunar Guardian, who is doing their part. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Fleminem, that's good. Fleminem is funny.
Eminem.
That's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
So
Big ups
views
Lunar Guardian.
actually
I
help
see
me
that.
on
I
Kick.
see
They
that
do.
new badge too. It's pink.
Woo.
Okay.
Uh.
So
I'm doing my
on
part.
the YouTube side of stuff, let's get
I'm doing
started
my
here.
part.
So the first
Whacked
contribution was from DH1. It was a $10 super chat talking about why I didn't have Easter off. I'm pretty sure I've already talked about
I'm pretty sure I've already addressed this.
Holidays are just semantics.
Nice.
That's not true.
You know what I'm saying? A holiday can be
No.
celebrated whenever you want, whenever you have the time.
Celebrated?
Actually, the reason that they give holidays specific dates is so that everybody can celebrate them together because everybody has them off, right?
Yes.
Like that's the point.
Not semantic.
It's not semantic. Actually, it's very like specifically curated thing, right? So
there's that Blink-182 song. We'll celebrate Halloween and Christmas, but that they didn't mean that.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't mean it, Phil.
As long as you actually are taking the time out to celebrate whatever it may be.
They're all ready.
I've already
Then you're all good.
spent
It
them
doesn't
on
matter
Hogan's.
that I don't have Easter
Yeah.
off when I just spent a whole bunch of time with my wife to
Tip
celebrate our
you, tip
anniversary
you.
and more.
Okay,
It's
that'd
all
be
good.
a fun one to do.
Okay, so no worries there, and thank you for that. And then DH1 actually became a member of the channel. So thank you, DH1, for joining. That does count towards our member goals here. Yes, it does. So let's get that on the leaderboard.
Yes, it does.
This is Dad's like the most sour face in the world on him just there.
God, I just don't. I know that I speak for some of us.
Membership
I
on
just
YouTube
don't
counts as
understand
$3.
giving this
So
sour
thank you so much for that.
money.
Then
Yeah, not
Jalen did a
sincerely,
$2
anyway.
super chat and says,
No.
I love the stream, Phil. Well, thank you, Jalen. I'm glad that you
Well, thank
love
you,
the stream.
Jalen.
Shut the
Thanks for
fuck up,
coming by and
Jalen. God
supporting
damn,
me.
he's in Rawfield chat a lot.
Yeah.
Dissension says, I'm doing my part too. My name is Halson. I'm from Buenos
I
Aires.
received an
and
anonymous
I say,
$2
do
and
him
And
raw.
I say,
Tip.
do him raw.
No
Thank you,
message
Dissension.
attached to that.
Would you like to know more?
I don't understand this.
That's okay.
reference either.
That's
Thank
okay.
you for that.
All right. I think it's funny regardless. Fuck you, Jalen. Apparently, he doesn't like being
Cool.
called baby girl.
So far, none of
have
the tips
fun
have
with that.
messages. I hope that
Okay.
that's not a glitch or
Yeah.
something. All 3 tips that came through didn't have a message attached. Remember, if you'd like to say
Okay.
something in a
Alright.
tip, in the body of the tip, the message you send with
Yeah.
said tip,
Yes.
please put,
Well,
Please put your name.
your name that you want to
Your
go
name,
by
your
and your
address,
message, and then I'll
your
read it out loud.
address?
Hopefully, this is not some kind
Oh,
of a new
Starship
glitch or
Troopers?
error,
Okay.
and now there's no messages attaching
Got
to
it.
tips.
Yeah, it's a new
You know,
PayPal
that would
error.
suck if that's the case.
I
Hopefully
haven't seen that
not.
in a long time.
It's classic. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
Verhoeven, who also directed
Okay.
RoboCop and
All
Total
right.
Recall.
That's where we're at so far.
Ah.
Now, it'll be great. We already got some tips.
Whoa.
We already got a super chat or 2, and we already got a membership. It would be great if we could get some support going over on Kick this morning. Maybe our first sub of the day would be
Maybe-
nice.
Maybe
Yeah,
our
we'll
first,
come
like
out,
wringing
sub,
his
we'll
little
get the
greedy
sub over
hands
on Kick
together.
to get that
Maybe our
momentum
first
going.
sub of the day.
And of course, who would like to become the top tipper?
Who would like to become the top
$2.55
tipper?
to do that?
Is he gonna start
Who
putting like channel points
Would
on
like
the
to become the top super
leaderboard?
chatter? You need to top
Maybe.
$10. Let's get some new people on the leaderboard there, right?
Yeah, I need your social security number as well, guys. Come on.
I need your credit card numbers
Oh,
and the
wait a
3
minute.
lucky numbers on the back.
Never mind. They changed it.
They changed
My
it.
fault.
My fault.
They changed
Okay.
it.
What?
Yeah.
There
Okay.
is messages in the body of these tips.
Then
They
read.
moved
Oh
it
my
now.
god.
It's
Wait.
And
There
it's in a
are
different
messages,
section.
yeah,
And I just
there
find
is
it,
messages.
found it is in there on my day off.
Okay.
Message. He says, "We love the content." I'm glad. Thank you for that.
Great.
Wow.
All right.
King of
this
Pirates.
420
is back,
tip
says,
is from
then
all people.
Why doesn't he take? Why does he take Christmas Day off every
Oh,
year?
good point. That's the one day off he has a year. Every single
Oh my
day is the same
God.
as always, huh?
Yes. Oh my God, penitent
Poopy
sin. This next shout out that DSP does is for you. Big ups for the 5 gifted memberships. That's cool as fuck. Thank
Big
you so
ups.
much.
Thank you so much.
This next
Head.
thing is for you. Poopy head.
What would your rapper
you
name
go.
be? What would you make?
Oh.
What?
What?
Okay. Metal rod going up.
That
my
was for
ass.
you.
I'm not putting
What?
Poopy Head on the leaderboard either.
Why
I'm just gonna say
not?
anonymous.
You put Piss Style Man
Yeah.
up there.
Let's get Poopy Head up there,
We already
please.
talked about this.
Yeah.
And my rapper name is Philly Blunt.
Okay.
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 That was my name.
Okay.
Philly Blunt.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you. We're now at $23 of support and climbing. Again, my apologies to the early tippers. I didn't see your messages, so I couldn't shout them out. However, now when people tip, I know that I need to scroll down and they've changed it. Your message is now in a different section of the tip notification.
I
And I
don't
can shout it
care
out
though.
moving
That
forward.
doesn't affect
So
me.
3 people got screwed. And I'm sorry for that. I
Good.
don't know
Fuck
why
'em.
PayPal changed it, but now I see where it is. Okay?
Billy
I
Goat.
should get it right moving forward now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're at $23 of support.
Hi,
We
Brent.
got some
Apply
tips. We
directly
got
to
some
the
super chats.
forehead.
We got a membership. We could really use
That was
Some
Some
money.
Ira.
subs over on Kit. So let's do it. All right.
All right.
My eye burns right now. My left eye. Okay. We got a couple of quick updates. I also want to talk about the schedule for the week.
Brother.
Maybe we'll do the
Oh my
schedule
God, you
first to
already
get out of the
did.
way.
Can we
I worked
please?
on the
I don't
schedule
wanna
this
hear it
morning
again.
and I actually posted it up. So what I'm going
I
to
don't
show
wanna
you
hear
right
this.
now is like two.
Oh my
Specific
God,
WrestleMania
man. Skipping the
happening.
schedule segment.
About this in a second. Go back to them for just to talk.
So I
about
will, hold on. I do like to point out, smart guys here. Do you see how it's cutting into like the
yeah.
line right there? It's because
Yeah.
this is being edited in
Oh my God.
Microsoft Paint, I think.
Yeah, so he's just typing over whatever he had there. Like, well,
Yes.
he's got
No,
like the grid set out.
He got a grid from Microsoft Word, okay?
Yeah.
And now he goes into MS Paint and types. He fills it in, just draws over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're fucking right. And like, why not do something a little more colorful, maybe?
Why not just type in Microsoft Word and then take the screenshot
Also
of that?
Good
Like, I
point.
don't know. It's so crazy to like think about how someone's brain has to work where he's like, well, this is my piece of paper that has been printed out for me and I can't get a blank version of this infinitely.
Scan it and then put it back in the computer.
Yeah.
All these things that he does to create extra work is crazy.
Well, I won't scan it. What I'll do is I'll print it out and then I'll use that whiteout tape stuff and I'll white out the words over it. Then I'll scan it back in. Then I'll type in small boxes so that they fit there. Okay?
Oh,
Sound
I like
good?
that idea. I think
Okay.
that sounds really efficient.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
That's
really
the schedule for
fucking
the week. I hope that
stupid.
sounds good, everybody.
It does.
All right.
I
Cool.
did a
All right.
Now don't
manlier
worry,
clap than he
because
did.
we're going to talk
Yeah.
about
That was good.
the whole Switch 2 pre-order debacle
We
in just a second here in its own segment.
we already did
Okay.
talk about that.
All right.
All right.
Hello?
I received a $1.76 tip. Someone says the Minecraft ores that you have on the screen behind you are now outdated. You need to update it. You're right. Those are the classic
What?
Minecraft ores, right? And didn't
What?
they just
Wait,
recently
what?
update it? Like the ores look
Ores,
different in the
like
game.
ORE.
I'm just going
That's
off
what I
of
was-
what
okay,
the
that's what I was-
community
Yeah.
made because these are community-made animations. So that's
I
what
don't
was
even-
there. And I said, hey, it's
who gives a
Minecraft. So I tossed
fuck?
it on. I thought it looked nice. But now that we're actually playing the game, I think you're right. We're realizing that those are actually outdated.
We
So
are
maybe
realizing
eventually I
that.
will
Fuck
update
yeah,
it if there's an
Bob.
updated
That's
one
awesome.
that the community makes. But I don't have the ability to
I was
make those
self-taught too.
slideshows.
Nah.
Excuse me.
It's a good feeling when you
Okay.
can learn Photoshop by yourself. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I just received a $2.54 tip. I get the feeling this is the same person who tipped earlier.
Yeah? Why?
And I
Okay.
apologize to this person because I couldn't read your message earlier. I didn't realize they changed the format, but now I can
You
Wait,
did-
why can't you go
okay,
That's
back?
what
yeah.
you have to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's go.
Hold on.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
This is a long one, but what are your thoughts on the growing
Brother.
anti-woke movement in gaming that is going on?
Oh,
Oh,
It feels like they're
no.
more
Okay.
obnoxious than the woke people nowadays. They just proclaim any
Ooh.
game that their favorite YouTuber grifter deems as woke, even if they've never played it. For me, this mostly stems from people calling avowed woke, but I've never seen anything woke except that you can do a gay romance, but you could do gay romances in Dragon Age and Mass Effect in 2008 and 2009. Why is gay romance suddenly woke and bad now, but fine before? Excuse me.
Let's go.
By the way, for the record, that's false.
Phil's
Mass
a
Effect
grifter?
1 did not have a gay romance. That's incorrect.
Man, Phil
Mass Effect
is.
2 did.
I have no
Okay.
fucking clue. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Phil
okay.
seems to be very
Why is
sure
gay
about
romance
it.
suddenly woke
Don't
and
ask
Yeah.
bad but fine
Why would I-
before?
why
It
would
makes
I
me
know
like
that?
any game with a
Why would
black
I know
person,
that?
a
I
woman, or a
thought that
black
maybe
woman
you
in
liked
it.
the game.
Don't
now
ask me.
gets
I still don't have any
proclaimed
reason to
as
think that
woke,
there'd be a gay
everyone
romance or
boycotts
not. Why would you
really
ask me
good games
that?
because some
Because I've
YouTuber
never
told them
played
to.
it.
What
Wanted
is
to see
woke?
if you
Why is it
knew.
bad?
No, number one, I
Okay.
never play Mass Effect. That's
Sorry.
for nerds.
We've talked about this
Obviously.
recently.
Oh.
That's okay.
We have,
but
right?
still. Much less
okay.
the,
I
much less
feel
the gay stuff.
Like
Oh.
in
I didn't
life
mean-
and
I
in
didn't mean it like
human
that.
culture,
Okay.
okay, there's this
Human
pendulum that
culture?
swings back and forth.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
like a big
God.
donkey
Sometimes it
dick.
swings all
You can be gay in
the way
Mass-
over
okay.
to the right.
Thank you.
Sometimes it swings all the way over to the left.
Uh-huh.
And
Are we
sometimes
And then
it
what
lands
happens?
on a plate.
Okay, hold on. So he's saying that life is like a pendulum in that sometimes it swings to the left and sometimes it swings to the right. Actually, pendulums always swing to the left and then to the right and then back to the
Yeah.
left and then back to the right. That's
Oh,
it's always. So
always. They only go two ways.
yeah, exactly. Big ups kind of Sav.
For 4 months, and she also says I'm gay.
Oh, big ups. Enjoy.
Oh man.
Enjoy your brain worms.
I get sad.
All the way over to the left, and sometimes it lands on a place in between.
Pendulums do
Okay.
not land. They
Currently,
don't stop.
With our current political climate and everything going on, the pendulum was all the way on the left. It actually was. Okay?
It actually was. But
it has now swung very swiftly and strongly to the right.
What the fuck?
Okay? So, what's happening is, you used to have a ton
Do you
of
know
games
how magnets
that were
work?
coming
Is my
out
question.
that had these kind of themes. One of the biggest ones that everyone talks about is The Last of Us 2. The protagonist, Ellie, is revealed to be gay. And she has a homosexual relationship during the course of the game.
Showed that
right?
in the first game.
The other
She kissed
protagonist,
Riley.
or you might even say the antagonist protagonist, because she's kind of bull, Abby,
What?
isn't a typical woman. She's not a damsel in distress.
Oh
Instead,
my God.
she's actually buff, has manly characteristics to her.
God,
is this true? Can you explain? Can you clarify? I haven't seen the show. Can you clarify this for me, please?
Abby her character in the show is not as muscly as in the game. Not nearly as muscly.
Okay.
And that's whatever. But I think he's talking about Abby's character in the game. He just called her bull.
What?
He said Abby is kind of bull.
No, he did not say that.
She's actually buff, has manly characteristics to her. She can brutally kill a homosexual relationship during the course of the game, right? The other protagonist, or you might even say the antagonist.
Yeah, he said both. He said both.
Oh,
Abby
bull.
Isn't a typical woman. She's not a damsel in distress. Instead, she's actually buff, has manly characteristics to her. She can brutally kill guys.
What?
Right?
Which women cannot do.
That's not normal, right?
That is not normal. That is not normal. Okay.
Not normal. Okay, well that's why I screamed. I thought he said bull.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Character in the game.
All right, yeah,
It says that they had to
She's
leave
kind of manly.
where previously where they were because people mistreated them because they were trans.
What?
All right.
What? Wait,
Right?
what?
There's
Hold on.
actually a trans character in these, right? That's not normal, right? There's actually a trans character in the game who says that they had to leave where previously where they were because people mistreated them because they were trans. All right. So these themes are not themes that are usually in common video.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. There's no trans character in Last of Us.
Did he just get the details of this game completely wrong? Did something just not land for him?
He's talking about Lev. Oh, okay. You're right. Okay, Lev. Yes. All right. I just see Lev as like a boy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Honestly, like
just to be
I
honest,
completely forgot.
What ended up happening was with Last of Us 2 becoming like a giant, massive
I see.
in seller.
I don't know. I'm smoking
a
crack
lot of
over here,
other game developers decided to follow suit and put these more liberal themes into the video games. Okay? And it was a thing. It was like a running thing. I feel like people who were making games actually sat down and said, well, how can we follow this trend? We want to be part of this trend where everyone's doing this more liberal, woke stuff. You know, our protagonist should not be a big, roided white male, which most video game protagonists tend to do.
No.
Yeah, remember Metroid? Remember the big roided male character in Metroid, and also Mario.
Oh yes.
There's also Bayonetta and remember there's a big roided guy. Devil May Cry, the dude's being roided, right? He's crazy, right?
Deacon from Days Gone, totally roided. Yeah. Lara Croft, yep.
Metal Gear Solid, the snake is big and ripped and
Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Okay.
Something different. Let's have
Link.
a female.
Yeah.
Let's not have
Riley,
a bombshell over the top
Ripley.
Supermodel looking
I
white
read
female.
Riley, but it is
Instead,
Ripley. Yeah.
let's have a minority. Let's have
just reading.
I'm just reading what I'm
who doesn't
saying.
have that supermodel body type.
Okay.
Instead,
You're good,
let's have more realistic, common body types as main characters in our games. Let's have characters that are more story driven, but they're not necessarily superheroes.
There's no Riley and Alien.
And you'll see for a good run there, because Last of Us 2 was what, 2010?
Titan? Yes.
Excuse me, 2020? It was a good 3-4 years there, where this was kind of the pattern. All right?
What the fuck?
But I think what happens is
I don't know.
it goes too far. So, for example, take a look at what
down on
happened
420, I hear.
with
You know it, brother.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Uh-oh.
Black Woman.
Okay.
Oh
Here's a
yeah,
game
Hogwarts Legacy.
made by a bunch of
Totally
game
roided.
developers that literally
Oh my god.
are
Oh my god. Oh my
supportive of these kind of liberal things. Like they're 100% supportive of trans people, gay people. They're 100%.
Those are the
okay.
liberal things, is being supportive of trans people and gay people. Okay, go ahead.
Are okay with that. They have characters of that in the game. There's actually a trans character in the game.
Whoa.
That's actually very positive for
what?
the trans community. Like they run the pub. I forget the character's name, but they run the
Okay.
pub. And they're actually well written. They fit perfectly into the
trans
story.
character that runs
It's not
the-
intrusive
Oh,
or
I
shoved
see,
down your
I see.
throat that they're
Like the
trans.
butterbeer- the place
There's
where they
nothing
get
wrong with
that
that
butterbeer
character
at
at all.
Hogsmeade.
It's great.
Right.
Well done.
The
butter
Okay.
bone.
leaky
What
cauldron.
ends up happening
Leaky
is-
cauldron.
That's
yeah.
it.
The woke mob
The
tries
woke
to
mob.
cancel the game
Holy shit.
because of J.K. Rowling, the original creator of Harry Potter.
You already went on a
basically
rant about this
being
before the
anti-trans.
game came out.
Yeah, it's been
And what
ranting about
happens
it
is
for,
it kind
like,
of
since he played it,
blows
and then
up
long
this
after too.
giant political argument on the internet about this video game, which is just so bizarre. Why can't we all just enjoy the game rather than hating it or loving it for political reasons?
I think that
Did you
most
even
of us
play the
are
game
just
know if it was
playing the
good or
games
not?
we want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just a case in point of something that went
That's
so
just a
crazy
case in
political,
point.
right?
Oh my god.
So I
She's
think what
not
happened
anti-trans is what I'm seeing.
Things went so
Never mind, I don't give a
far
fuck.
to the
don't care.
left. All of a sudden, culture couldn't take it anymore. They
Holy
got a bad
fuck.
taste in their mouth. And overall, human culture said, too much is too much.
Uh-huh.
We want to go back to having more balance.
So we went
What?
in the exact opposite direction. We swung the pendulum all the way other way,
balance.
right? That's balance. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, makes sense.
Wait,
Oh, and-
hold on. I want to read Maddie's thing. Phil, this is, I guess Phil is saying this snake with his amazing ripped physique. He's big, bulging. Anyway, Abby isn't normal, dude. That's too far. Liberals have gone too far.
We've gone too far with this one.
Too far.
We need to get back to tradition and have our
Yeah.
men be really muscly and handsome, please. Okay.
And I mean, I'm okay with
I
that.
mean, I'm
but
okay with. I love that. As a
Alright, yeah, I love
traditionalist,
that.
you know, I'm a conservative, so I love.
yeah.
I love that kind of thing. Okay.
Love sweaty men.
Smaller speedos now, please.
What ends up happening is the pendulum starts to swing,
As it should
all
be.
right, and it hits that
the
What
middle.
is this?
And now you start seeing people
Wait,
call
wait, hold on.
pendulum starts to swing,
Like, why not?
all right, and it hits that middle.
The pendulum doesn't hit the middle and get grabbed by
It-
something.
No, it swings through the middle.
And
to
now
the
you
other
start
side.
seeing people call out things that are woke for woke's sake, things that are just
Huh?
poor game design,
Okay.
things that look and play horrible, and are trying to be sold just because they're woke, right? And I get that. I do feel like there was a year or two there where a bunch of games were coming out that really didn't have much value besides, the main character is gay or a
What?
female with a regular body type and stuff like that.
What?
So now we're in
Holy.
2025, okay? And what's happened is we just had a crazy milestone history-making election where almost all
my God,
of the American
stop. What are you
lawmakers in the
talking-
federal
oh my God.
government voted in were Republicans, completely shifting from a left swing to a right swing. The people of the United States
I
have
thought we
said
didn't do
collectively,
politics anymore.
we're tired of this woke movement. We're tired of the liberalism. We
What?
want a return back to what we consider
What?
conservative values and normalcy.
Oh God.
And what's happened along with
Normalcy?
that is
Ugh.
online culture has followed it.
This is
People
not
who
good.
used to feel like they were kind of being beaten down by this liberal movement, this woke movement, are now emboldened to speak up.
Oh
And
my
people who
God.
used to be on the fringe are now in the mainstream.
Yes,
This is
definitely
the-
that fringe right wing move, that fringe right wing sort of political
wing.
stance, white wing movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fringe, very
swing.
very
Very
fringe.
fringe.
Okay?
Wait,
So what's happened in 2025,
do what you
games
like.
that have been
Play
in the
what you like.
pipeline
Love who you want.
for
It's a
many
simple
years.
concept.
Yeah,
A
the
fucking
pipeline that
win,
was
Lunar Guardian.
crammed with liberal woke style games
What?
are coming out, but it's too late. The movement's over. Culture has turned against it.
No.
These
definitely,
games are
and
not
that
selling
will
well and are
never
not very
happen
popular
again. So we
because
win.
guess
Okay.
what? That was a fad that went through, and now the fad, sadly, has swung the other way.
God.
You think,
Now,
okay, I've never seen someone who like actually illustrates how badly they're sweating because they're talking about something that they're way over their head over. Like, look at the way that he like traces his fingers. Like, I could just see that he's like, oh, it's like there's sweat running down my head. I'm this nervous to be talking about that because I don't know what I'm talking about that.
That went through, and now the
I think
fad,
you're right.
sadly,
That's it.
Why do
He's
you...
like self-soothing right now too.
Literally, he is touching his own face to sort of be like, there, Phil. It's gonna be okay. It's almost 12:30. This pre-stream's gonna be over soon. It's okay.
and now the
I
fad,
had a
sadly,
little bit of an anxiety attack yesterday, and I noticed how much I was like putting my head in my hands and shit. That's what he's fucking doing. It's fine. It wasn't too long. We're good.
Okay.
But that's what he's fucking doing. Like,
Yeah.
I swear to God, he's got an undiagnosed anxiety issue.
Well,
like, this is fucking crazy.
Almost. I think he's
going the other way.
diagnosed
Now, by
few
the way,
issues,
I will
to be
say this
perfectly honest with
very, excuse me, matter of factly. I'm not of either side.
Yeah.
I'm not left leaning or right leaning. Okay.
You
I
sound more
judge
right.
things at face value. I'm
No,
able
you?
to tell you guys
No, you don't.
the truth of the matter from my perspective. And I think that people who are extremely one way or the other way kind of don't get it. That in life, you can't be in a mentality that either you're with me or you're against me, right? Either you're like my greatest ally or you're my hated enemy. To me, I
We
feel
hate
like
you, bud.
people from all walks of life, from all different mentalities, different mindsets, have to come together to learn to
I'll read these
coexist
after
Oh,
this
shit.
help
rant,
each other
guys.
out.
Go ahead. Read him now. Read him now.
All right. I'm going to start with Iwamoto's tip. Trump voters in the Midwest quoted women in games as their biggest reason to vote, hence why it was such a big discussion point in all those town hall debates.
Absolutely correct. I attended many of those rallies, and people were just like, "We're sick of these walking simulators with people of color as characters." Okay.
But candidate Harris, was Abby not a butch woke character?
Yeah, please speak. What are your thoughts on that matter exactly, candidate Harris?
Tell me now. You get it? Jordan fadeaway. Begapause is kicking in. Money flashes are rampant.
Yeah, he's hot. And he is hot.
And he's hot. Visuals that he's physically incapable of saying, I don't know the answer. This topic is too complex for me. He has to pretend to be an authority. I know. Seriously, like somebody asked me about something. I'm like, I don't have enough information. I couldn't tell you.
That's excellently.
That's all he needs to do.
Yeah. He has to comment about every single thing. You know?
Yes.
And the thing is that he says, I don't know, about stuff like, what's your favorite root vegetable or whatever?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I like carrots. I like turnips, rutabagas. I don't know.
I don't know. What's your favorite color? I don't know. There's a
Successful.
few of them.
It can't just be one way or the other way, my way or the highway.
No,
Okay?
he shouldn't be
So when
talking
I play
about
a
this
video
stuff, Bob.
game,
No.
True.
I don't give a shit
Whoa.
who the main character is,
Whoa.
what they look like,
do.
what their background is, what their sexual orientation is, what their
Okay.
gender is, what their
Their
skin
gender.
color is. I don't give a fuck.
Are you going to say the polka dot
My
thing?
question is the game fun to play? Is there a mechanic that's neat or interesting or catchy
Neat.
or addictive? Is there any innovation in the game? How does the game perform? How are the graphics?
Hey,
Is
shut
the
the
story
fuck up.
interesting and hooking? Is it good?
God,
How is
oh
the
my
soundtrack?
God.
That's the stuff I'm looking for.
Do you see
I don't
soundtrack
care
twice?
about the political
I think
stuff
so,
in the
but
game
he-
at
I
all.
hate how he cuts
Now, there are
himself
some
up, but
cases
soundtrack-
where
Yeah.
sadly,
I hate that.
I do
He
feel
cares. Yeah, he's a graphic
that
whore,
some
dude.
games go too far. For example, when I played Life is Strange 2, that game became so leftist preachy that
Oh my
everyone in the
God.
United States who's
you're
white
trying to say
basically is
you're in the
racist.
middle?
And that's
Whoa.
leftist preachy. That everyone in the United States who's white basically is racist. And that's why the two Hispanic
No.
main characters get treated so poorly by almost every white
No.
person in the game except for one.
Is that what happens in that game?
It's that game. It was a little fucking weird the way they presented it. I will give him that.
Okay.
It was weird, but they are treated better. They are treated well by more than one white person in the game.
Okay. I
It's not
see.
everyone.
We're not still talking about The Last of Us now, right? We're talking about something
No,
else.
we're talking about Life is Strange.
Right.
2,
Right.
Two little boys.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Shiny Keith said, I don't care what my muscular white male character looks like.
Yeah, except he needs to be the hero, and I need to be playing him.
Yeah.
Every other person is like a scumbag to them, right? I don't like that because I feel like that's a gross misrepresentation and it goes too far. All right.
Well, you don't
But
have any
in
reason
general,
to think that.
as long as a game is
so.
fun to play, I don't give a shit
Yeah, you
about
do.
any of that stuff. I try to judge stuff fairly. Okay.
That's true, Dave B. He
But what's
pointed
now
out a bunch of
happened
female
is
characters in the Xbox
the movement
Live
has gone the
showcase.
other way. At one point, it was like
True.
hip and
Mhm.
what's the cool hot thing? Well, we got to have a gay character. We got to have a trans character.
You're not convincing me that you're in the middle, buddy. Also, there's someone called Darkside Bussy in Kick Chat.
Hell yeah, big F's. Darkside, there he is. Please just play the game. I love the idea of kids on the playground just being like, "You hear about this hot new game that's coming for PlayStation? Yeah, man, it's got a trans character, man. Whoa!
What?
I cannot. That is the hot new thing. We got to stop everything we do. Put a gay character in it right now.
Oh shit!
Like as if that's just like the thing that's electrifying people right now.
Yeah, and I did miss this time. I did miss a deposit maker.
Unbelievable.
The pendulum swings, guys. Today, Phil's pendulum is swinging towards why can't we all get along and play what we want? But maybe in an hour, it'll swing to fuck you, developers. You should KYS. I'm not gonna say that. How can anyone enjoy this? You're regarded if you do.
It's actually more like, can we all just get along and give me money, please, and not those other people? Like, please, can we all let's have some common sense and just give me money,
Just
please.
give me money.
Thank
I'm
you.
breathing. Give me money.
We got to have someone who completely has blue hair, tattoos all over their body, a nose ring, has to talk about 17 different kind of leftist
Thoughts, Idrid? Any? Nothing? Okay.
things and
I'm
political
stunned.
stuff. That's what's hot in games. So we have to have a game like that. And everyone wanted to have a game like that. And they were actually
Fuck you.
You are felted.
selling.
Felted.
But now
What's
that
wrong with
culture
blue hair,
has
dude? I've had blue hair
flipped
before.
the other way,
Okay.
Yeah.
these games that
Yeah,
were
hi,
in the
that's me.
pipeline for that are coming out too
Hi.
late and are too late for the trend. The perfect case in point here is South of Midnight. Okay.
South of
I
midnight.
played
How?
2.5 hours of South of Midnight. During that time frame, I didn't
Uh-huh.
see a single thing in the
Thank you,
game
Oberchin.
that's woke. But the main character is
Is
black
woke.
and female. The game takes
And that's woke as shit. You know that.
place in the
That's
South
it.
and has that Southern drawl and those
Oh.
kind of themes to it, right? Like Louisiana, New Orleans, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, woke
And
stuff
what's
like
happening
Louisiana, New
because
Orleans.
culture
Louisiana's so
has
woke.
flipped the other direction. Okay?
Still mad
People
about
are
the
looking
Twitch
at a
dude
game
with
like
blue
that
hair?
and saying,
Yes,
oh,
he
that's
is.
woke crap.
True.
I'm not going to play it. I'm not,
I'm
that
from
game's
the
awful.
South.
You shouldn't play it
South?
either.
Ow.
And it's like, did you even play it?
You either
Did you?
play it.
Did
Didn't
you?
even play it.
Because if you
He
didn't
did, but he
play
didn't.
it, well, you didn't actually watch someone play
What
it,
one? Ah.
but you just listened to some idiot online spit vitriol towards it, then you're an
Oh,
ignorant asshole.
brother.
That game, from the 2.5 hours that I played, was
You
not
didn't play
woke
very
in
much.
any way, shape, or form.
But you said the main
Just
character
being
was a
honest,
black female.
The game actually was fun and interesting.
Oh,
It had a throwback vibe.
It had
to
a
games
throwback
like Ratchet
vibe.
and Clank
I don't
or
know about
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and
Combine some
Daxter.
Sly Cooper in there, and even some Prince of Persia.
You are
The
visual.
plot was getting
dude.
interesting.
You are
The
vile.
soundtrack was completely unique,
Vile.
and I was enjoying myself.
The music
But
in
what
the game
happened
is
was
cool
when
as
I was
fuck.
playing South of Midnight, my audience on my streams told me,
Uh-oh.
Phil, why are you playing this game? This game is woke. This
This
game,
game
is
is woke.
crap. Everyone online
It's
says
crap.
that it's just garbage. It's DEI nonsense. How dare you play this game?
DEI?
Don't
What's
you
that?
see that the main character is black
Diversity,
and female? That
and
immediately must mean the game is
inclusion,
worthless.
and
And I'm
equality.
playing the game like,
Ah,
So
what?
like
okay, okay.
it's
And I
woke.
called
So
it
woke
out.
stuff.
If you
Oh,
said
okay,
that,
okay.
you're a bigot. You're an actual moron.
Wow.
You didn't play the game. You didn't judge it on its own
Yeah,
merits.
I'm seeing in
You
his Kick
judged
chat.
it on
you
what
quit
some
because
dunce
no money.
online, some grifting idiot said, because they want to get a big mob angry at this game so that they can get clickbait views and attention. All right? You
You
can
do
You
that.
have to
have
show them
games
he doesn't care. He stopped playing the game.
that
He
don't
did that for Avowed though, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
So
He complained about it being woke.
yeah, like way before he played it, right? So
Yes. And then stopped playing it. One of his reasons was it was too colorful, I think.
yes.
have
But he
yes.
doesn't care what color you are.
Right.
stereotypical
Oh, right.
games,
Good point.
stereotypical ways to be played. You could still do it and do it tastefully, and the game can be good.
You know nothing of
But
taste,
you have to
dude.
stop being such a pig-headed fucking idiot. Because when you do that, you're just as bad as the people that you're trying to criticize. When you say
Okay.
woke is bad, but
Bad.
bad
tangy,
as the
savory
people-
seasonings in this in Cake Chat. It's like, imagine you open a sandwich shop, then you go online and insult most of your customer base, and then
Yeah.
nobody wants to buy your sandwiches.
Oh,
Would that make
that's the
sense?
thing.
No, it wouldn't.
no. Scoot Walker said the thing I love the most as a black and queer person is that a 43-year-old low testosterone shut-in explaining my lived experience. I'm not angry at all.
Why would you be? You have
Why
no
would you
you
be?
have no reason to be. Okay,
you get it?
get it? Thank you. Thank you very much.
that
Thank
you're
you.
trying to criticize. When you say woke is bad, but then you actually go ultra conservative, you're just as bad as the woke.
That's
Don't you get it?
What?
You
But they
do that.
don't.
What?
I feel like people today say you're so
Don't you
bad
get it?
because you did something bad, so then you do the equally bad thing just in the other direction.
that's
But you
what
did the
you
same
do.
things like fighting fire with fire. You can't.
Fight fire with
you
fire.
can't fight fire with fire,
Yes.
right? You can't take an eye for an eye because then we're all fucking blind.
Cause then we're all fucking blind, man.
But these people are so dumb they don't seem to understand that.
Yeah.
We're all fucking blind. I wish I was right now.
So it just kills me.
It
you
just
know?
kills. Oh yeah,
That's
man.
how
It just
seems to
kills
be
me.
today. And
I
I think this will
wish.
continue for a while. What's going to happen is now all these games that were being developed for, in that pipeline are going to come out. They're not going to cancel the games. But
Why would he?
Okay.
Why would he have to be pouring this as much as he does? I don't.
Right.
Get, I do not get that one bit.
as
Did
they
you
come out,
already
you're
drink
going
all
to
that
get people
fucking
who are
water
gonna
from
come
that
out and
dumbass
be
mug?
pig-headed bigots about it and say, that's
Stop
woke,
saying
this is
that.
crap, that's woke, this is crap. And people are going to just cancel the games and just crap on them. And
pick
then
your
what'll
poison,
happen is
guys.
ultimately things will change again. Culture will change, and it might be another 5-10 years because it does. It swings back and forth. It does.
Oh,
And I feel
stop
like
it.
it will. It'll swing back
All I
again.
want is for
And then all of a
hip
sudden
hugger
it'll be
jeans
like,
to come
whoa,
back.
look
That's
at
what I
that. Look
want.
at
Yeah,
these bigots
absolutely.
online.
I want
Everyone
I
will
want
agree.
Jinkos again.
And then you'll be dumb to have been part of that group, and then it'll be
Jinkos
just
were crazy.
I
in
want
a
to
row.
carry my laptop around.
go the
in
other
my
way again,
jeans,
you know?
please.
I went to high school with a guy
I
who carried
literally
his
was calling
textbooks in
this
the
out.
pockets of those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you remember? Don't you remember the whole
Need a
pendulum
tight
thing?
belt
I've been
for
talking
that.
about it for 2-3 years.
Yes.
And now it's all
God,
coming to
dude.
fruition. Like exactly as I described it would too. It's not even like,
Who?
oh, it's just kind of what Phil said or slowly. No, it's
With
happening
It's
at an
all exactly
accelerated
as I
rate.
said too.
Exactly what I said is
Those were the
happening.
good old days. I want hip huggers, dude. I hate this high rise shit.
I've been through
Yeah.
it already. We'll go through it again. It's just eras of gaming.
Whoa.
This has happened. Seriously. The 90s were
Like
so
a
bizarre.
Sherpa.
Everything
Yeah.
was ultra
Exactly.
violent.
I need
ultra
my
sexualized,
gear.
over the
like my
top.
Nintendo
Attitude Era
3DS.
wrestling, video games, comics were all
Exactly.
like that. Then all of a sudden, we hit this era where everything became no
Yeah, for the
censored.
Discman, of course.
No,
Has to be more
censored.
family friendly. Has to be more PG era rated. Has to be all this.
What?
And
Wait,
then
what's PG now?
culture flips again.
What
and
are you
flips
talking
again, and it
about?
keeps happening.
What?
So
He's
anyway,
talking about
yeah,
the
I
nature
do
of
feel like
man.
right now this is correct.
But he's
I
stupid.
do feel like
He's
there are games that
stupid.
are being mistreated
Look how
and
he's-
not treated fairly because people are going to come at
you
them
stop?
screaming that they're
We forgot
woke.
to count. We
In
forgot to
reality,
count
they're not.
the head
Just because a game
touches
has a
this time.
black
Damn it.
character, a female character,
Touches his
takes
hair a lot. If
place
you're
in a place
counting,
that may
tell
not
us.
be a mainstream location, doesn't mean that it's bad or that it's woke.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
get a
Real
game
quick.
set in a history.
Sure.
I really need you to listen to the exact words he uses here. Okay. Just
Okay,
Very
okay.
closely listen to what he says.
There are
Sure.
games that are being. Yeah, I do feel like right now, this is correct. I do feel like there are games that are being mistreated and not treated fairly because people are going to come at them screaming that they're woke when in reality they're not. Just because a game has a black
Oh.
Just because a game has a black.
character, a female character, takes place in a place that may not be a mainstream location, doesn't
What?
mean that it's bad or that it's woke.
Okay. Right.
So he's saying that the presence of a black and or female character
Makes
is
it
what
woke.
makes it woke.
yeah.
This is basically Phil in like the very early stages of his like obstinate what's ODD stand for again?
Oppositional
Oh,
defiance.
Thank you,
disorder.
oppositional defiance disorder, where
Yeah.
now that this like so-called like conservative mindset is the dominant force in culture now, his what's the his like ODD brain has to defy that because
Mhm.
he has such a problem with authority, right? So now he's already sitting the other way around, being like, whoa, guys, just because it's black and female doesn't mean it's woke. That doesn't mean it's bad, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
like he's
Just because she's black doesn't mean it's bad.
exactly, even though nobody is saying that it's bad because she's black. That's
Right.
and that's just Phil revealing like his like
That's-
weird made up universe that he's trying to operate in and bitch about and complain about everything and be the underdog and everything. Yep. You know, he's a contrarian. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for, Paul Tar.
Contrarian. And it is also about the money big guy. I'm going to agree with that.
Well, obviously. But and that's how he thinks he gets the money, by being controversial and having opposing views to stuff, right?
Yeah.
However, when you get a game set in a historical Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
fairly because
like,
of RPG fatigue.
let's say feudal Japan.
And
they decide to make the two protagonists a female ninja, of which there were probably 3 ever in history, and a black samurai.
Okay, and by the way, he's complaining about there being like a female assassin, which I think probably 75. I would say probably like 60% of assassins were probably female, especially back then. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Japan.
Well, think about it. Like, an assassin doesn't necessarily mean something from like Dishonored, where you're dressing up in black skin tight leather and you're like rappelling off of walls.
You can be Emily in the second one. She's a lady.
What I'm saying is that like for being an assassin, like all you need to do is be a woman who would.
Arya Stark. Yep.
No, I'm saying that like women make really good assassins because men let their guard down around them, right? And it's really easy to just poison some water that you're giving someone, right?
That's right.
And
women have the upper hand.
Right. And so like being an assassin is not necessarily like being like a ninja, like how we like romanticize it, like throwing shurikens and running off the ceiling and stuff. Like you're literally just like giving someone a rice ball that you marinated in apple seeds or whatever. I don't know.
Quiet.
Oh, nice. True. Very nice. But that's just what I'm saying. It's like it feels like there was never such thing as a female assassin. Where probably there were a lot. There were probably a lot.
Oh, I'm sure. That's cool to think about it. Dissension said same guy who complained about lesbians in a game. Yep.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Yep.
And they decide to make the two protagonists a female ninja, of which there were probably 3 ever.
Of which there were probably 3
ever.
And by the way, like ninjas were not just like.
How do you know?
Well, number 1, they did. How do you know? Number 2, like ninjas were just like farmers and peasants who like you know how like when you think of like a ninja, you probably think like a sai or like a you know a chain and like a hook or something, or like you know what I'm talking, like throwing stars and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't back then. They didn't give like swords to just everybody, and a sword is like a car, right? Like it's a fucking expensive thing back then.
It's a big deal.
When people think about ninjas, they think about them with these like weird like nunchucks. Those are things that like farmers use. And peasants like were ninja to like rise up against their oppressive like you know samurai like caste, right?
Ninja tools were farm tools. All right,
exactly.
You guys are fucking smart.
And
Look at you.
And so they were just peasants, which means they could have been men or women. It probably didn't matter when you were like probably trying to resist that the shogun is coming and about to burn your village or whatever, right? Like I don't know, like so him just saying this is just nonsense because he has a idea of like what a ninja is, and it's basically a ninja turtle. Like he thinks that people are jumping off walls and running up walls and like you know throwing smoke bombs and disappearing and stuff and turning into shadows and running on water and stuff, when it was just people stabbing each other with whatever they had next to
Jesus
them.
a ninja?
I don't think so. I don't think he finished ninja school actually. He had to return to Gotham City.
Okay.
To stop Two-Face
in history.
Okay. I like that.
And
That's
a
fun.
black samurai, of which there never was one. There was a person who was a black samurai who was actually not a real samurai.
Whoa. Listen again. This is another entrant into the fastest contradiction of all time. Listen to that.
There never was one. There was a person who was a black samurai who was actually
okay.
Samurai, of which there never was one. There was a person who was a black samurai who was actually not a real samurai. They were just pretending to be, and was basically kind of like a belonging of one of.
Don't say that.
Ninjas in feudal Japan did say cowabunga. I know that.
Oh, true. And they eat
That's
pizza.
true. Yeah.
Feudal Japan.
This is weird.
Listen,
and they decide to make the two protagonists a female ninja, of which there were probably 3 ever in history, and a black.
So she could have been one of them then?
Right.
Samurai, of which there never was one. 3 ever in history. And a black samurai, of which there never was one. There was a person who was a black samurai who was actually not a real samurai. They were just pretending to be, and was basically kind of like a belonging of one of these Japanese leaders.
I get it now. I get it. Didn't get it before just now. I don't know why. I'm distracted.
I don't know. That's not. I don't know.
Lance, Ivan, Brian. Let's
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Ingrid could be a ninja. I pay her to step on me, and boom, she unalives.
Yeah, it's like
me.
your ninja move, right? You step on his chest and it makes his heart stop or something, right?
Yeah, like
or you step on his chest to make it start beating again.
Oh yeah,
that'd be cool.
Okay, that's
that'd be
pretty cool superpower. I like that.
Ninja medic of some kind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lance, Ivan, Brian.
Yeah, this is
and then you
up.
make that the main characters of your game set in Japan when everyone's been asking you to make a Japanese culture-centric Assassin's Creed for over a decade. Yeah, that game probably fucked up.
Yeah,
and
it fucked up.
All that out.
From what I've heard, it's fun. So what's the problem?
But for me, ultimately, I don't care about any of this stuff. When I judged Assassin's Creed Shadows, did I judge it for the protagonist?
I've been playing Unity
no.
still, and I love that
I judged
one.
it for the fact that I played it for 9 hours, and I was fucking bored to tears. The game sucked ass. It literally was boring as fuck.
You didn't get paid for it. That's the problem.
It was just not good. It was built to be a grindy, boring mess, and I did not like it.
Yeah, it was built
At the
to be a
same
mess.
time, when I'm playing a game like South of Midnight, and I'm having a good time,
yeah.
and everyone's telling me, well, we're not going to watch you play it or engage or support the playthrough because it's woke, and I say, no, it's not. You're a bigoted idiot. I'm going to do that. I have the right to do that. Okay? You want honesty from me? You're in the right place. That's who I am. I'm not going to change. Simply because people want to now swing to the one direction all the way. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you my honest opinions on this stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Sound good?
Zip.
Okay.
We didn't get
okay.
Okay.
You want to rewatch my top 10 racist moments that I watched in the fall? Sure. Sure, we could do that. One of them, I guess.
Do you not understand?
We just finished talking about calling people bigots and stuff for not liking woke or whatever, and now he's like, yeah, okay, you want to read my top 10 racist moments, I guess. I don't see why not. Let's do it.
Does he not understand? Like, that's what the fuck? Phil, come on.
Probably doesn't understand.
He's going to play it all.
No.
One of them is like so extreme that it's not even on YouTube anymore.
Brother. What?
Yes, that was a countdown from 2010 for the record, 15 years ago.
Okay, and then pendulum
Anyway, let's continue. We have a couple shout-outs to do, and then we're going to talk about the Switch pre-orders and Skyblivion.
Okay. I think we're just going to skip all of that. What time is it?
Yep. We're not watching that. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Oh my
tip from
God.
John Flickinger.
Okay.
I'm all for tolerance and inclusion and diversity and liberalism. The only problem I have is when art becomes unrealistic with the Abby arms and the forced shoehorned in diversity.
It's not unrealistic.
Have been playing and whatnot.
No,
I mean, again, there's a difference between actually trying to represent something or grifting.
What?
There is. If you want to have a character in your game and have representation because you feel like they're a part of real human life and it's just natural that they're a part of your game, there's no problem with that at all. Right? None. But when you're Neil Druckmann and you go out on the internet and you say, oh, by the way, everyone who criticizes The Last of Us 2 is a bigot because the only real people criticizing it are people who don't like the fact that Abby's gay.
I'll be right. I got to feed my kid.
Ellie's gay or Abby is more masculine.
I guess Abby's gay.
You know, or there's a trans character. That's the reason people are actually hating on the game.
I'll read these in a second,
anytime that you buy Last of Us 2, you're sticking it to the bigots. Go buy it. That's grifting. That's grifting to the extreme.
No,
that's grifting to a dangerous level. That's not only harmful for the gaming climate,
Abby
that's harmful for society as a whole.
She is straight.
And
she
that guy
has
should be
sex with
called
a man
out.
in that game.
And he was, by the way. And he had to publicly apologize for his statements and go back on them. At one point, he said, vote for The Last of Us 2 as the viewer's choice game of the year to stick it to the bigots. And everyone said, you are rigging the Game Awards, you incredible scumbag piece of shit. And then he had to take back his words and apologize for them.
Dude, he has no idea what he's talking about.
So anyway,
that's true.
There's a difference between actual representation because you want to feel like this is a real human culture, or actually trying to grift with it.
What? You're a grifter.
Druckmann's just a grifter.
What I said, in my honest opinion, the protagonist would have changed nothing about Japanism of AC Shadows since there's already so much in it, from structures to animals, etc. Then again, he played it with an English voice. I find nothing wrong with this. Did it pause?
No, it's me. Sorry.
Oh my God. I was like, what?
Don't worry. I'm here.
Okay.
Go on, finish your thought.
Oh, I see nothing fucking wrong with this. I just agree with Iwamoto. There is one from Shiny Teeth as well.
Go ahead.
So Phil was mad at Life is Strange too. Said white people are racist because he is racist and didn't like being called out. Typical projection. I could not fucking agree with that more.
Yeah.
Like that's all he's doing is fucking projecting. That's it.
Absolutely correct. Let's skip ahead to the shitting on amiibos.
Let's go. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We're not. I know it feels like an old rant, doesn't it, Tez?
Little figures. Online subscribers share. I don't know too. All right, prices have been increased, including. Take a look at this. How insane this is. All right.
All right.
These are the new amiibos that are coming out along with the launch of the Switch 2. $40.
$40
for the Kimberly amiibo.
These ones are $40. These ones are $30. This one's $15. So
yeah, so
I don't know. It looks like it's only your shitty Street Fighter ones that are $40, Phil.
Yeah.
$40.
$40
for the Luke amiibo. $40
Also
for the
true,
Jamie amiibo. You do realize these amiibos are tiny little figures.
So
okay,
that are made of plastic.
Not even rock or
and
marble.
They don't actually do anything.
He spent thousands.
For example, I
on
had
figures.
My God,
the
man.
Wolf Link amiibo from Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
And if you put it onto your Wii U pad, it would give you meat in Zelda.
Meat.
Thank you.
That's
Why
it.
the way he explained that, like the sentence, like cadence that he used was so strange.
It was
It
really
gave
weird.
you meat.
Meat.
That's all it did. These Street Fighter amiibos, I believe, all they do is they do something to do with your avatar in the single player part of Street Fighter 6. They don't give you
I spent $40
any
on a
kind of competitive advantage
fucking
in the
makeshift
game.
plushie just because
They
I
don't
wanted
give
it.
you
Yeah,
anything
so
of
what?
It
value.
doesn't do anything. I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you going to pay this much? Here's the other new ones. The Zelda ones are
Yeah, why
$30.
can't they buy it if
as
they
you
just
can
want
see.
to?
Sidon,
Sidon,
Riju,
Riju.
Yunobo, and
Why are you
Tulin.
being
Those
so
are the four
slow?
heroes.
I don't know.
Of
Because it's
really
far away. It's hard to
Wild,
read.
Oh.
which is hilarious that they were completely forgotten about and written out of the sequel. I found that
Okay.
hilarious.
What?
Yeah. So $30.
I'm pretty sure these
Well-
characters are in the sequel, are they not?
They do. Who knows? Probably give you like some
I
arrows
don't know.
or
Maybe
something.
I'm wrong about that.
What do you need them for? You don't.
Yeah.
They don't do
I
anything.
don't need a Simon
Okay,
plushie,
they're not
but I have it.
statues.
Yeah, Dark Wolf, I have a bunch of them
They're
too.
not high
I like
quality.
them.
Fuck it. Yeah.
They're tiny
nice. So
figurines.
what?
They're
Do
super
you-
nice,
do you
actually. This
believe
cloud
me?
one looks
Do you-
cool. I
do
could
you
get
need to
that.
show you?
Yeah, no, I don't actually.
Oh,
This is an amiibo.
You're-
I can't see it.
that is pretty good looking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Fine. Like,
Well, I don't know what the problem is.
It's a tiny
yeah. Yeah.
little plastic figurine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, also,
Now it
yeah,
does
good
scan
point,
into
Ryan.
your
How much was he
Switch
paid for fucking
using a
JPEGs?
chip that's in the base.
Great question.
This is it.
This is it.
This is all it is.
Silent One
Uh,
says,
it's not-
OIC wants to switch to being a woman.
Switch to a.
Not super high quality. It's okay. It's decent, I would argue. But
It looks fine.
does this look like it's worth $40?
It
Like,
You want to know the
depends.
truth? This isn't
If
even
you
worth
really-
$5.
it's you
It
didn't pay
probably
$40
takes
for that.
50 cents to
No.
manufacture.
No, I think it's
No.
more
Over
than
in
that.
China, by the
It's
way.
more than that.
Made in
Sweet.
China.
Yeah, what
What's
does it
the pro-
say?
They make stuff there. It's fine.
Yep, says right on the bottom, made in China.
Yeah, there it is.
Which is
What's
why the
problem?
prices are skyrocketing on amiibos
What?
because of the tariffs that we now have in the
Okay.
United States.
Okay.
$40
I don't know anything about
for an
fucking
amiibo.
tariffs. I don't care.
that
Me
takes
either.
50 cents to
But yeah,
manufacture.
here's 60 blames per second saying, "Bro, your Devoom is made in China."
Yeah,
Seriously.
I like that name.
60 blames per second.
the tariffs.
There's
Good.
that being salve real.
That's good.
You know what I find really
Damn
funny?
you, Biden. Thanks,
Nintendo
Obama.
manufacturing stuff in China. Are you aware that for the
Yeah. They're like
longest
neighbors. Shut up.
time, China and Japan were like heated enemies in history?
Huh?
Phil,
They were
I-
heated
They were heated enemies. Yes. I really don't think we should be talking about this. Did you know that we in Germany were heated enemies? Did you know that we in Japan were heated enemies in history, sir?
What?
Huh?
What?
Whoa.
Oh.
These companies absolutely hated each other, and now Nintendo,
The
who
companies
claims that
hated
everything
each
they
other?
make is better than everyone else's stuff, that they are, culturally
We're being racist,
superior.
guys.
That you know what I'm saying? They're
Oh my
xenophobic.
God.
That now they manufacture all their shit in China.
So they make stuff there.
Oh
Wow. If you
That's a
told
cool.
me,
Wow. Cool. Go on.
if you told me this man was racist, I'd believe you. Like that's it.
Well, I don't think you need to be told that, to be perfectly honest with you.
Nope.
That's just
I'm
funny
just
as hell to
saying.
me. Anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Oh.
that's not worth $40. That's
It's,
not
you
worth
didn't
$30.
pay $40 for it.
I would argue that's where I would probably pay $5 and be like, okay, that's worth $5.
Okay.
No.
This is like a knick-knack you would buy when you're at
It's
like
a knick-knack.
on a
Knick-knack.
vacation. Like you go to Disneyland and you go to their souvenir shop and you buy a little
Brother.
figurine.
Okay.
But
What?
when you're at Disneyland, okay,
Yeah, what's the
you're
difference?
getting a souvenir of your trip. Like it's supposed to be like, oh,
You
I
can
went to
get a
Disneyland and I
souvenir of your
bought
trip
this
in the
figure of
game.
Mickey.
What's
And
the
whenever I
difference?
look at it now, it reminds me of this awesome trip I had to Disneyland with my family or my friends or my significant other. That's
I
the
have
significance
I
of
have
buying
a-
a souvenir.
like
This
a
is
little
not a souvenir.
paintable figure of
This is a
Corvo because I
figure
fucking loved my
that
experience in the
Nintendo
game.
is
What's the
making
difference?
I love my little figgies.
70,000% profit off of because you're an idiot. Okay?
Ah, yes.
They laugh at you behind your back when you buy this.
What?
Make this clear. Do you really think that the people at Nintendo of Japan think that this is a good investment or has any actual value to the consumer?
God.
No. You know what they say? Oh, let's get our happy fun money today. Our
What?
zany,
What?
our
I
zany
can't
fantasy
believe how many
money
times I've
from
said
stupid
what.
idiots. Let's sell these little figures that have no value and watch the profits roll in because they're so stupid.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Flowchart Cammy, big ups.
No,
4
I didn't buy
months.
this.
Okay,
This
Phil, when's the
came
last
for
time
free
you have made
with the
anything?
Yeah,
Wii
seriously.
U version
Never,
of
ever,
Twilight
actually.
Princess many years
sorry,
ago.
are
I
they
did not buy
content
this.
guys?
I've never bought an amiibo, and I never will. They're completely
Okay.
worthless.
Okay.
Like I can see. All right, my absolute
How are
favorite
we
character of
still
all
looping on
time
this?
is Kirby.
Seriously.
So I went and I bought the Kirby amiibo, and I have a collectible in my room, or I have a setup, and I put it behind me in my setup, and that's not.
So there are situations in which you do fall into
Right.
that you would get them.
But you're okay for doing it, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Everybody else is dumb
okay.
as fuck.
You bought the one. All right, that kind of makes sense. Maybe if you play Street Fighter 6, your favorite character is Jamie, and it's the only character you play, and that you want to have a little collectible of Jamie, and you spend $40 on that collectible.
Oh my god.
All right, maybe that makes sense. But make no mistake,
What?
those amiibos will sell out.
Yeah.
Those
okay.
amiibos will
Yeah.
It
work.
doesn't matter. What? Who cares?
What is the problem?
I'm a crazy Jamie fan, and so I bought the Jamie collectible that I want, and I got it. It sold out. Okay.
right.
What's your point?
I don't get this. And Nick SF said this guy's preaching about value when his streams definitely are not worth the 150 he asked for. That's your opinion, troll. We got another from Iwamoto as well. Bandai of Japan is laughing at Snood behind his back for buying Gunpla. Also, this guy is ultimately regarded unfixable. Give him the kitten in a bag cure. Oh.
Oh
Does that
no!
mean
Don't
kill him?
No, don't do that. That's
What
horrible.
is that? That sounds so
Yeah.
sad.
100%.
Oh my god.
He sold
Sorry,
the
I
fuck
need to put my
out
glasses
the
on.
moment they go on sale.
Sorry,
Idiots will
guys.
run and spend $40 fucking
What do you
dollars
mean?
on a tiny little figurine like this.
It's sad. Oh my god. I feel sad now.
It's just it's a weird thing going on in human culture right now. Anything collectible is overpriced. I talked about it on Smart Guys the other night.
Like the
Got
collectible
the
cards I
WWE
bought.
Cards,
Yeah.
that I
blow
have over
money
there.
on cards, dude.
They cost $70
they're
a box
cool
now.
looking.
$10 a pack. That means
Whoa.
$250 a card.
Oh my
It's
Yes,
a
you're
card, man.
blowing money on dumb shit.
It's not even like a figurine that has value.
Oh my
It's a
god.
piece of
Oh
cardboard.
my god.
$250.
So? Jordan Fadeaway has
It's
a good
weird.
point. Rules
I don't
for
know
thee,
what's
not
going on. And the
for
thing is, again, just like we
we.
were talking about the
Cards
pendulum swinging
like
back
me.
and forth,
You get it?
this
Got it?
changes in
I get
human
it.
culture.
Yeah, I get it.
Sometimes collectibles like this are very
Understand?
valuable. Right now, they're at an all-time high. And sometimes they just
Oh my God,
completely
move
die out.
on.
For example, in the 90s, all
Move
collectibles
on.
were super expensive.
Oh my God.
Cards, comic books,
All the things I
figurines.
liked.
Remember troll
Well, yeah, I
dolls
had
or
to have money.
wishnicks they
Give
were
me
called in
Troll
some cases.
dolls.
Books,
Dolls.
figurines. Remember troll dolls or wishnicks they were called in some cases.
How?
Cabbage Patch Kids. Remember
Do
Tickle
you
Me
pronounce
Elmo?
dolls as
Remember all that shit?
dolls?
And then do you remember in the 2000s the whole market? Oh,
Dolls.
Beanie Babies. Anyone remember
Oh,
Beanie
Beanie
and how they were
Babies.
valuable? And then in
I'm
the 2000s,
stunlocked
the
by the way
market
he just said
crashed.
dolls.
Yeah, you're
And
hating that,
all of
aren't
the
you?
physical collectible stuff was worth
Dolls.
absolutely nothing. It all just went
Oh
to
my
flea
God.
markets. People were trying to sell it on eBay at pennies on the dollar.
Move on,
No
you
one could make their
fucking
money back
bitch.
because no one wanted it. And now here we are, 20 years later,
Oh,
and human culture has flipped again. And now everyone
What?
wants this knick-knack tchotchke shit again. For some bizarre
That's
fucking
never
reason.
It's
changed.
never stopped. What are you talking about? Just because
That's
you
never
stopped
stopped.
doing it,
Right.
like
I own a buttload
And
of
then what'll
fucking
happen is it'll change
knick-knack
again. It will. It will
knick-knackies.
flip again.
God damn.
Within
fuck
another
you.
10, 15 years, none of this will matter. You'll see stacks of these piled up somewhere. No one will care about it.
Not true.
not true.
Not true.
It's
You
just
keep
very-
saying
very
human
odd
culture
human
too. That's
nature, it
fucking
really
weird.
is.
You guys are right.
All right, I gotta put this back.
Ew, that pillow is like dangly.
Yeah,
Reminds me
dangling.
of dangling. I was gonna say it reminds me of Amarylin's fucking ankle.
Yeah. Okay, hike up my pants.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
I guess my hair's all sticking up again. I'm going to have to brush it. I don't know what's
Yeah,
look,
you
How
should
about
brush it.
Our
Put
final
shit
story
in
for
it.
today that I would like
God.
to cover.
Wash it.
All right.
Oh my God. On with it. Why didn't you have it pulled up?
So we talked about this
Scott
last week.
Oblivion. I don't want to watch
Remap.
this. I'm not
No, no,
interested.
no,
They're incredible.
No, I'm not interested at all.
We're just
I don't
sharing
care,
more-
and I don't even think anybody
Here's the
interested
thing.
wants to hear
And
his
here's what
fucking takes.
Subway has a Doritos foot-long nachos.
Ooh, yum. Yeah, keep making stroke faces. What the fuck is that?
They do?
Oh.
They
Stroke face-
do.
Stroke face into a yawn. Okay. Hello? Hello? Phil? Mr. Liver Spots? Ew.
Huh?
Huh? Hello? Well, while he's silent, I'll read this. Iwamoto said everything is cyclical. Also, his rants, only they cycle every 3 minutes instead of every 10 to 15 years.
Ah,
He's not even playing Skyrim
the
Remake,
pendulum
so why
is
is he talking
swinging
about
back
this?
and back and forth.
Yeah.
All I
What
want
is
to do
he
is look at the
just
menu.
saying?
Yeah, I was not
It
paused.
literally won't load the menu. Here
I
it
was
is.
I was like kind of trying to read Iwamoto's a little bit
Oh.
faster because I thought maybe I don't know. Big ups to Iwamoto.
Oh.
What is wrong with it?
Did you guys see this?
No, you haven't shown us. Stop being this way, please.
A
Hello?
foot-long cookie?
Are
A
you going
dipper?
to show
What the
it?
fuck is this?
Are you going to show it? There you go.
Look at that.
That
So
sounds
they
great.
take a foot-long piece of cardboard and they put
Oh, I thought
Doritos
that's
in
the-
it, and then they pour random
I thought
toppings
it was
on
gonna be
it,
like like a Taco
and then
Bell
they
taco
sell
with,
it
like,
to you.
you
Yeah,
know,
and then they sell it
but
to you. Oh, Philip, why are you
but
doing
it's just
this?
nachos.
Why are
What's
you
the
doing this,
problem?
Philip? Don't
Don't do this.
put the address up here, sir. Now we know where you get your Subway from, stupid.
Oh,
man. But also, like, it's the way.
just nachos.
Listen what he said.
And then they pour random toppings on it, and then they sell it to you.
And then they sell
Why
it to you
wouldn't they?
after you ask if you can buy it for them.
They sell it to you when I have asked to buy it? What?
They're not on the
Yeah.
sandwich though, Logan. They're just on a piece of cardboard.
Not even on the sandwich.
Ugh.
I thought it was gonna be like Dorito bread or some
What is
shit.
that?
I don't
A
know.
What is
foot-long
that?
cookie.
I hate this. The foot-long
I
cookie.
hate
It
it.
What are
looks
these
just like a cookie.
dippers?
It's just a long
What are
cookie.
these dippers? What do they look
I-
like?
Think they look like little teeny burritos that you can dip, like Taco Bell. Remember that?
What?
You remember? You get it?
Oh, what?
Tender
What?
chicken strips draped in a melty American cheese and rolled up into 2 6-inch pieces
Dude,
of
that
pillowy
sounds
lavash wrap.
Awesome.
What the hell
Lavash.
is lavash?
The hell is
Lavish.
It's not lavish. That's a different-
Lavish?
It's not lavish.
I thought he said lavash.
Lavash. He did
Lavish.
say lavash, but it's not lavish.
Oh my god, I thought he meant lavish.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Lavash.
look, all they
Lavash.
do, they just open a bag of Doritos.
Uh huh.
They
So?
literally do. They open a bag of Doritos of your choice, and they just put toppings on it. The cold ass rubbery steak.
What?
They just toss some cheddar cheese.
Why is it cold?
Like some tomato. Oh no.
Oh no, he's drooling.
I mean, I want to try this. I like nachos. It's just fucking nachos, dude. This is really peak content.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to America. It's
Anyway,
nachos, brother.
Guitar player. Guitar player has gifted our first sub of the week over on Kick to get some momentum going over there. Thank you, guitar
Premier
player.
sub.
All right, let's get that on the leaderboard.
How is he this flustered by the simplest things? I don't fucking know.
Because he has to make a big deal about it.
I'm all
so that
allergies.
It makes him sound.
Yeah.
He thinks he can make a joke about it. I don't know.
Yeah, he thinks he's being like
funny.
Funny, yeah,
It's starting to get a little better today, actually. But it was pretty bad.
I don't want to wait here.
It's just food. Why am I making a spectacle out of it, dude?
They
literally going to take a piece of cardboard.
What?
They're going to take a bag of Doritos. They're not cooking anything. They're going to open the bag of Doritos and go pour it into the cardboard. Then they're going to take their cold ass fucking steak that's like
pretend they were doing
14
something
years old.
else?
It tastes like rubber. They're going to toss that in.
It's not true.
Then they're just going to take their old ass vegetables that they probably cut 7 days ago and have been in the fridge. And they're
That's
just going to go.
not true.
And then they're going to take bottles of sauce.
Okay. Yeah.
All over.
Okay. Well, I think you're going to need this for your work in the
bottles
future.
Of sauce.
Okay.
All over.
I am
going to
probably
heat it in a microwave. And then they're all over. And they're going to take bottles of sauce and go all over.
10106.
Heat it in a microwave, and then they're going to hand it to you. Here's your foot-long nachos, sir. Bottles of sauce and go.
Blam cam time.
All over.
Classic.
That's what John Rambo did to him all over.
Yeah, all over.
And then they're probably going to heat it in a microwave, and then they're going to hand it to you. Here's your foot-long nachos, sir. Please pay us $14.
Amazoning himself to the grave through begging.
Correct.
Sad bitch. Amen, brother. Amen.
Do you not get it? Like, there's no cooking. They're actually not cooking anything.
So?
They're not actually making any food.
Did
It's
they
all
lie and pretend they
mass-produced,
were?
pre-processed garbage shit. And then they're gonna charge you a lot of money for it too. You think that's cheap? That's gonna be over $10.
How much was it?
Long nacho.
You were
I
on the
guarantee
website.
it.
What? It's not over 10? Can't be. All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it
Subway,
up. I'm gonna look
eat
up the
shit.
price.
That should actually be their slogan. Subway, eat shit.
Great.
Why not?
Let me see how much
Asshole.
it is.
Right?
He's
All
a
right.
fucking dick,
I'm
dude.
sick. I'm really sick of this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. No one has to get any help. I was just kidding.
Let's skip through it.
Way
And see
off.
if,
There we
We
go.
can
Wow,
skip-
it's
we
like,
can
see
totally
that?
skip.
Whoa.
I like where
Let's
he's.
take-
Oh, hold on. I like this.
oh yeah, that's
There
cool.
we go. Wow, it's like, see that? Whoa.
This is very.
Okay.
This is very demonic here.
Yeah, it fucking is. I'm getting a screenshot of that shit. Love that.
I wish we could have got that like front facing because that's. Well,
I
hold on,
know.
like this, like
Dude,
this.
Ooh, ooh. Decepticon and I did a couple where his eyes are all like blacked out and he looks like a demon.
I think you
That
could
was
take
cool.
this and you could like turn him into like the mask in Super Mario Brothers 2 that like floats
Yeah.
around and scares you and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I got my screenshot. I'm good.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's put the cover on. Let me turn all these lights on.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
put the cover
it
on, honey.
Let's put the cover on.
Bend over, I'm gonna
Let's
put the
see how
cover
bad
on
the
you
effect
first.
Is. Again, the effect
Bend
looks too
over,
bad.
honey.
Look. I'm going to have to adjust it to get it to work right.
Where the
Yeah.
fuck are the
Not have me
nachos?
disappear.
Oh, here.
basically. So, got it
Wait.
on way too strong.
Uh.
Nope, that was the wrong one.
Bill is projecting. He is just
that
saying
one
all the
off.
ways he would cut corners in the sandwich shop. He'd sell the nastiest Sammys full of mold, Logan, for the 5. Yes, it's absolutely correct. He would be cutting so many corners everywhere.
another
Nothing
extra
would
one
get
off. I don't
clean,
wanna
by
turn
the
off.
way. He would be firing people
Swear.
every single day because it's just cheaper to have like new employees or something like that for 2 weeks
Yeah.
at a time, right?
There we go.
I don't know.
So these nachos are $5 to add to
So
your
that's
bag.
not even that much.
I want the ones with
Like,
the background
Nope.
on. Cool.
Nope.
I want the background on.
Off. Get the chair cover.
Yeah, okay.
Check
let's get-
out it.
yeah.
Didn't we already
This
say we
is
were gonna do
so
that?
stupid.
Yes.
Did he
King Michael, how you doing? He says, Happy Easter. Hoping you and Kat have a great wedding anniversary. We had a great 2 days together.
Great.
On camera. We had a great 2 days together. We really did. It was very nice. So,
Tell us what you bought.
They went shopping. This is so stupid. It would be the worst Kitchen Nightmares episode. It would be the best Kitchen Nightmares episode,
dude.
guaranteed.
That's my dream. Besides like him getting pink eye and like puking on stream,
Hey.
I want to see the house.
What is this? What is this? What are you doing,
what?
Phil? He's
That's
not even.
the
He's not even. No. Oh wait. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah.
I thought he was
There you
just
go.
draping it over this. This is so dented that he goes
This
through
is
this
bad.
every single time.
Yeah, it's really bad. This
Just
is
tucking it
fucking
in the pillow
shit,
now.
dude.
Why? He is like a 80-year-old man who has decided to stream for the first time. This is
Yeah.
so unbelievably stupid. Oh God! And now we're just
crazy.
getting. Hold on. We're
Something
just.
like this.
Hold on. Sorry. And this shot's for Indrid is
No!
is DSP's front bussy there.
No!
Just the.
I don't
Indrid,
like it.
Indrid, get your screenshots now in, please.
No,
Okay,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
touching- No. I don't want this one. I don't want it.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
want it.
Okay, 3,
want it.
2,
No.
1. That's enough time
No.
for Indrid to have pretended not to
No.
take the
No.
screenshot.
No.
And we'll just keep moving on.
So, how's the chair looking? I'm just sitting like this. Looks good, right?
All right.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
We have to adjust it. We will. And my hair looks good. Right? It's not transparent hair. The other day, it was
What?
too strong. You can see right through my hair when I was playing Blue
Play the
Crayons.
game.
No, I
Yeah,
can.
it looks
You can
much
see
better.
through my hair.
Okay.
I can't
Oh,
play like
cool.
that.
What?
By the way,
So-
team dyed hair is seething
Yes.
right now. You can see the grays.
You can see the fucking grays and like the roots.
Yeah.
Please enjoy some highlight clips. I'm going to go on a
Please.
brief break to use the restroom, go on a quick
So you
walk with
couldn't
my
have done
wife.
this while
and
you
when
were
I
on
come
your
back,
break.
No.
It'll be time
Great.
for Minecraft. A chill day of Minecraft fun. All right?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We're still on. Holy shit.
Wait, when did we leave?
Like
Oh my
15 minutes ago,
God.
brother. That's a.
Holy shit.
That is a long break.
Okay.
Wowzer.
Cool.
I
Cool.
went. I had to
So-
use the restroom while I was streaming the other day. It took me like max 2 minutes.
We're coming up on 20 minutes. Well, I'm not gonna just sit here and subject
No.
my audience to DSP break time. You know, I got people to entertain here, so it's enough of it. I'm sick of it.
Today was interesting though. At least
Not really. It was.
kind of was.
Oh,
He went on a political rant.
that's true. That's true.
We got one of those. We got some weird shit today. It wasn't the worst.
Could have
It
been
was not
worse.
Good, though.
It could have been
Could
wrong.
have
No,
been,
no.
yeah.
It could have been worse. It could have been
It
much
could've,
worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's taking a walk with his wife.
Oh
my
right,
God.
quick walk, of course.
Yeah,
You're
he's
gonna
gonna
cool her
walk
off. Yeah, he's gonna cool her off in the
Yeah.
rain outside. He's gonna hose
She
her
needs that
down.
exercise, guys. Well, anyway, you guys are going to Rawville after this.
Good luck. All right, enjoy that,
Good luck.
everybody. Have a great time. Thanks so much for stopping by, and
Have a great Easter.
thanks so much to everybody who contributed and was positive. Thank you very kindly. And there he is.
Yeah,
He's
big
back
love.
just in time for Phil to be back. All right,
Whoa.
serendipity. That's synchronicity. Bye.
Yeah,
Happy Easter.
bye.
420.